Hello everyone and welcome to the Strive Netplay number 7 here.
9. This is
9. Why did I say 7? I looked at the number 9 and it said 7 for some reason. Hello, I am Jill Phoenix. It was a good week for me, I'll say that much. I'm Jill Phoenix, with me is Fives, and we'll be taking you through for a lot of tonight. So Fives, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Quite well. I mean, these have been a lot of fun tournaments, and I'm excited to be at the other end of it. Getting to watch all the action instead of just getting beaten up week after week. So I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting watching all the matches and how they're going to play out.
Yeah, there's still a lot of the big names entering week after week. So once we get to the latter end of this tournament, we're going to see some incredibly good matches, but even early on, there's bound to be some bangers. So
yeah, we're going to see some really good stuff early on. Might even see some upsets.
Yeah, that is also a possibility, and yeah, just interested to see what kind of fun matchups we have, because well, we did see there was the various Evo tournaments that were on recently, and I'm wondering if some people here have been looking to those for a little bit of inspiration regarding some of the characters, because there was definitely some wild matches going on in those ones.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna see just how many people have swapped to Naga thanks to those tournaments.
Yeah, there's been some good Naga play, just hanging around on those. That character is so fun to watch. And honestly, even if I get beaten up by a Naga, I'm just like, you look cool doing it, so it's like, oh well.
Like Naga is a pain to deal with, but he's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch Naga combos and all that stuff.
Absolutely. And it looks like the first game up for today, it is going to be Wombo Fuse going up against Granddad. So that should be an interesting one to start off the night.
Looks like right now Wombo is playing May, which is interesting because I thought he was a Faust player. I'm not 100% sure on this, but last I checked, Wombo Fuse was a Faust player, so I don't know. Maybe might be a May player, and I might be misguided or whatever.
And it looks like we have Granddad in the room, and it looks like they are going to be looking the Ram Lethal, so a May versus Ram matchup. What are your thoughts on this one?
I'm not all that knowledgeable about many matchups, but I think this is just going to be May really trying to get in and Ram playing really defensively and poking, basically.
Yeah, essentially Ram has that mid-game, the mid-screen game that they have against like most of the cast.
Yeah, definitely.
And if they're able to play their game, it can be a tough time for Wombo Fuse to get in. And we see them backdashing immediately at the start, trying to create that distance and utilizing the long reach of those swords. But now that Wombo is starting to try and get in there with some of those dolphins, it is just that bit of a trade back and forth.
Whoop. Now Ram, burst.
Ooh, getting a gold burst out of that one, really nice. And able to see how much more they're able to get out of that. And actually getting kind of stuffed. A bunch of RC has been used both sides. Back into the corner, just running up in a good air throw.
Another gold burst. So right now it just seems like that Granddad's just going to be playing the poking game until it gets into the corner, and now the oppression begins until YRC. Dolphin's getting thrown out, and Granddad's not having any of that. Getting May back into the corner, and May is immediately getting out.
Yeah, that is all of the resources being used, and that is going to be the first round going over to Granddad. So nicely done there, just expending all of the resources of Wombo Fuse, and then once that was all done, able to just set them up in the corner. But now, early on in this round, here we have big damage right into the wall. There's the wall break.
Is a big chunk of Ram's health just gone. Gonna have to play a lot more safe now, because oh, nice counter hit.
Oh, went for the big slam.
Good burst.
Yeah, definitely needed to, but this honestly could be the round. Yeah. May damage is nothing to sneeze at.
No, definitely not. Just one straight hit, basically, and that's a good chunk of your health just got like that.
Yeah, a good example right there. It wasn't even a counter hit and was still able to take off about half of the health bars.
Ooh.
And that is a good
Oh no!
hit. Doesn't get the follow-up there. The conversion just didn't link up nicely enough, but they are in still a very good position. They have that burst.
No, oh, with the
It
combo,
burst.
it doesn't matter. Burst bait. Wombo Fuse taking first game.
Yeah, really nicely done. After that first round, which did end up going over to Granddad, Wumbo definitely picked up the pace a lot more instead of milling around in those mid ranges, trying to just play some neutral.
Yeah.
Just get in there, slam.
Yeah,
the ram
I
into the
noticed
corner.
that. The first round was definitely, like, I felt like it was they're feeling each other out, and then Wombo Fuse figured out that just going in, don't let up on the Dolphins. Full SeaWorld on him, and it worked. He got the game, so see if that strategy applies here in the second game. Already, vertical Dolphin getting thrown out.
Oh, getting in there with the jump splash, jump heavy, and forcing out the burst already very early.
That was a very early burst.
And with the counter hit, that is a lot of damage.
That's a lot, yeah.
Oh, but now they're forcing to the corner, but does manage to get out there with a good Dolphin hit.
Oh,
Doesn't end up getting the connection out of that one.
Jump slash. Whoa!
Ooh, that was a very ambitious gold burst, but they do end up getting the round for it anyway, but they would probably want to be holding on to that burst now.
Yeah. Immediately Dolphin counter hit, and it's already, the oppression's already started.
Oh yeah, some of those counter hit damage
hit,
definitely racks up. Also, the into the corner. Oh, does manage to get in there just before that sword came out.
Good RC as well to make it safe. And
Oh,
that's
that was. Yeah, that's the 2-0 going over to Wombo Fuse.
2-0.
Yeah, I think once Wombo Fuse just caught onto Granddad's timings when they wanted to try and make a move, try and send out some of those slashes, getting those Dolphins in there. So many of those counter
Figured
hits
out the
coming
stagger
through.
pressure and just like abused the gaps. And Runus, it's gonna be the Gold Lewis. That's interesting.
Oh boy, Gold Lewis. Now I was unfortunately kind of punished by Spider and his Gold Lewis last night, so I was able to learn a little bit about this character from good
this
players.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it is a fun character. Just swinging that coffin around, it is a fun character for sure. But in this matchup against May, I think Gold Lewis is actually not too bad because a lot of his ranges are like
kind
of mid ranges, but his speed is he does not have a lot of speed.
Yeah. This matchup as I was just about to say, it just relies on those big counter hits for both sides. Once they get a counter hit, they start going, and the
behemoth typhoons just slamming him in that.
The first round, as I was trying to say before May just died, it all just relies on big counter hits for both sides.
Yeah, and just swinging that around. I mean, even through the block, look how much chip damage that is doing.
Yeah.
All good punch to get out of that. Just
good pressure. Oh, got out with a jump in.
Just get the hit, but good jumping in the typhoon. Oh, gonna block that.
Punish? Oh no.
Not able to punish that anymore, but that's perfectly fine. Golo is with a full stack of resources.
Yeah, burst and full bar. He can pretty much do anything, just like that. Super.
Here comes the laser. Oh!
Whoa!
It's right behind him. I was expecting. I thought that was the sickest play, but it didn't end up working.
No.
It doesn't matter. The hit went through.
Oh, it went through.
Oh wait!
May won that.
I thought that was a win for Runus.
Oh, May won that.
Oh, I knew that there was the trade, but I thought that the damage was enough on the typhoon, so we're going to round 3.
Gold Lewis went from burst and full meter to no resources and dealing with May pressure.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Oh my god!
Oh, went for the grab, ended up getting punished for it on wake up. Now here comes some big damage. So ideally, slamming him around.
It's a good amount of damage. Oh!
Didn't block that one. That's going to be game one going over.
That's two.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. That was a...
Like, I really like the play of set up the laser and then use the big hit to...
Right? I thought that would have worked.
I thought that was going to work perfectly, but no, May just went right behind him. I was like,
Yeah!
hang on.
May went behind, then he started swinging, they traded, and then the laser hit, and all of a sudden there's this big whale, they trade, and somehow May's alive.
Yeah, with a sliver of health.
The
And
tiniest
even
bit
if
of
it
health,
was
yeah.
like, even if it was a double KO, it would have been okay for A and Amy. But they take the game one. Here comes
There's the minigun.
Doesn't get much out of it, but
Good punish. That's a good punish. But then again, any punish with Gold Lewis is good because his damage is just...
it's
It
incredible. It hurts. Good.
Oh, yep, nice.
Basic gets the burst out. That's not going to get too much out of it. Big slam.
Oh!
Just a little bit more. Oh, just the knees to the
cross
toe.
up. Jump kick, gonna take that round.
Ooh,
All
actually
right.
trading. That's actually a really nice trade there for Runas.
Ooh! Oh, can't.
This is a big
Not
meaty
close
hit.
enough to
Yeah.
get a proper follow up though. Nice.
Oh, just the
throw.
throw. Yeah, throw whack up. Gets
Yep,
the
jump
knees.
K. It's a deceptively good button in Gold Lewis's kit because it's quick, it crosses up, and for a jump in it. Oh my god! Did he churn it? He's churned it.
Yep.
He's churned the butter.
Just
That's dead.
That's a very quick way to finish the game. After that first one, that second one was pretty quick and pretty dominating.
Yeah,
You do have those
it went
trade
from
situations, but yeah,
relatively
it was
close to just Gold Lewis just going in saying, no, I've had enough of your dolphins, I'm done with it. So I'm just gonna hit you square in the face with this coffin, you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with these mix-ups and the pressure. And if you can't, well, it's your fault.
Absolutely, and calling out those buttons with the super is just... It's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Nice opener. But good response there from Amy just to get a little bit of extra damage, but that...
Nice.
Good damage.
Yep.
Just bursting out of that. Just slamming that coffin down.
Yeah, just slam it down.
Do not come close.
Bro. What we're gonna see here, overhead.
This should almost do it.
That almost did it. That almost did it. And then just...
That one on, like, round start is just... It comes out so nicely.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so deceptive with how quickly you can get hit by that damn thing and just punishing them
Wake up
right
5D, not working, not
reset.
close enough.
Just hitting them with it. Who cares if they're blocking it? They have to hold that.
Exactly. Like, look at how much chip damage he's done. Majority of that damage there is chip, and now it's gonna have to deal with more chip.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's
Now,
a little awkward, but
Gold
back
Lewis
to...
in the corner.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping that killed, to be honest.
It would have had to do like a full round
Yeah.
of counter hit minigun, I think, for that to have killed. And the whale is just gonna stop that.
It's just gonna... Like, I don't think he could have shut it down. I don't think he could have shut it down.
Yeah. Good pressure here right now.
That wrist gauge, it's climbing up, and
that
gotta
should
be
do it.
Gotta be
Yeah, just teeing off with that thing. And that's going to be a 2-1 to Runas. It was a little bit dicey in some of those situations towards the end there, but
He pulled through.
they cleaned it up in that final round a lot. So they get to move on. It's always fun watching Gold Lewis whenever they get to do their thing because it's just wild watching that thing swing around. Just the amount of damage they do, it's just a little bit hilarious.
Yeah, even just on block, the amount of damage that they do is wild, to say the least.
Yeah. And funny enough, we were talking about Eva a little bit earlier. There was at least one Gold Lewis that made a top 16.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't end up seeing it because, unfortunately, I don't think any of them made it to top 8, but there are people playing that character and doing some good things with it. But now for a very strict change of pace. Strider vs Mitch, Geo vs Chip.
Gonna be I feel like it's either gonna be extremely close or a one-way sweep for this matchup, because they both want to be in as much as possible.
Yeah, they're gonna be just like swinging haymakers at each other.
6H followed by a burst. Counter hit 6H again.
Yeah, that counter hit is definitely gonna rack up and force into the corner.
Whoa,
it
nice.
Does manage to punch out of it, but a good DP forces right back in there. Oh, this could do it.
It's gonna do a big amount.
Well, they're both down to very low. One solid hit is all it's gonna take now.
It's one hit for either side.
Alright, maybe not a shuriken, but
and that's
good jump dust into the little low kick. Well, 2K to finish that one off. So nice first round there, going over to Mitch. But yeah, it's just been these two just slamming each other with these counter hits and trying to just finish each other off before the opponent gets
6H
a little bit out of
again.
hand.
Be a big amount of damage and wall break. Wow.
Really nice conversion there.
Yep, immediately burst it. Spiral arrow to get out. That's
nice confirm into
a good confirm. Sunset!
Caught the backdash in the air. That's gonna do it.
Yep.
The chip special. Wait for them to do anything and then just full screen super.
They press any button, super.
Yep. It's the chip classic.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, I mean, people. That's why people do it. That's why it's the chip classic, because it works. People will press a button, try to do something from full screen. Especially a Geo who, like, from full screen, can't really do anything, so has to press something eventually.
Go in with like dashes or anything. Like
the
spiral arrow. That's a pretty good get in tool if they're blocking it.
Alright, so that was a very quick game one, going over to Mitch. We'll see how this...
Head blocked and immediate burst. That's a very early burst.
Yeah. Had to
Geo in
use
the corner, Geo out of the corner? That quickly.
Good counter hit, forcing him to burst here. Yeah. Both of these two recognizing that if there's ever a counter hit, you need to use your burst if you have it, because that's how a lot of these characters get a lot of their damage. What a string!
Wow! Wow!
Oh! Traded with the DP!
That was... We just watched two amazing chip things back to back.
That was incredible!
Oh my god.
Like, when Strider's getting an opening, they're doing pretty well, but it's just that Mitch is just...
Not giving it! He's not letting them have an opening!
Yeah, and whenever Mitch is getting those openings, they're doing an incredible amount with it. Oh, the with grab gets punished a lot. They're back into the corner, and a full stack of meter here for Mitch. What they're going to do with it? Honestly, just hit with the super, that could do it.
Gotta be it. Yep. Wow.
We said this was going to potentially be a very quick one. And it was.
We did. Yeah, we did, and it was. It was a very quick game.
That's kind of the nature of the matchup. I mean, they're two very fast-paced, kind of balls to the wall.
They want to get in as quickly as possible and stay in.
Yeah.
If they get out, then that's trouble for them.
Absolutely. And in this round, it was Mitch that ends up taking it, so congratulations to them. They will be moving on. And next up on the docket, we have... It looks like we have a Zotto stepping up to the stage. We have Demo and Bussy good names to say.
Yeah. This is real Strive gaming right now.
This is this Oceanic Strive.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's good about the Oceanic region. You got some good usernames.
You got really good names. You can get some really good.
Yeah. It looks like we have Zotto versus Mila.
That's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said at the start, I don't know a whole ton about matchups, but just from what I can gather, I feel that Frog is just gonna beat all of Milia's shenanigans.
Oh yeah. And if Zato's able to get started, they can just absolutely tear
Gold burst,
anyone else out. So yeah, utilizing the resources already and send them up in the corner, and that is going to be the wall break immediately.
Wow.
And Buzzy just hasn't been able to play the game so far, unfortunately.
Whoop, there we go. Milia stuff happening.
Getting started. They're going to have to get a lot out of this. RC sets them into the corner and a wall break for themselves. Nicely done.
Alright. BRC forward. Try and beat their options.
Oh,
and
Frog.
Yep, Frog.
Big Frog. That Frog is really good.
Oh yeah.
It's a good move in his arsenal.
Now. Oh, command grab.
Yeah, just caught them, just trapped in defense, which is kind of what Zado wants to do. Just set them up on defense, force them into these really awkward situations. But yeah,
crossed up. No.
Attempted gold burst. He's just going to get punished for it. This is a good round for Bussy. Doesn't get the wall break this time, but still getting a lot of pressure. Just thrown back in there.
Now, and here comes Demon pressure. I'm gonna get bursted out. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Wow. Good. Good counter hit. Wow.
Ooh, good throw. Nice throw out of that.
Great. Yep, bursting. Get him off.
Oh, the counter hit. Doesn't end up finishing him off. Yes. Oh, good air throw.
Good throw.
Just catches them off guard, and that was actually
a high jump throw as well.
Yeah, and that round was actually like looking pretty good for Pussy on the Milia, but just ended up
really
just
going
getting clipped
in
towards the end. Yeah.
I think it was pretty much once Damo got meter, that's it. Because you could just BRC anything that Pussy did and react to it.
Yeah, and they were doing that quite well. And once they got their pressure set up, there was not a lot. There's not a lot of space that you can really work with. When you're usually expecting the sky to be pretty safe, but sometimes you've got a frog going in there. To get out of that.
Sometimes you got a giant frog just hitting you in the face. You can't really do anything about it.
Good defense for the most part, but does get opened up a little bit. Good command throw.
Command throw.
And they have meter. Interesting use of it. Oh, the second swing ends up getting it.
So this should be set point for Damo, I believe.
Correct. Oh, right into their face.
Challenging the oppose, good call. Oh, wow, 6 ping. Get off me! I don't want you in my airspace. 6k. YRC, just get him off.
Oh yeah.
Wow, is that? Wow, that's
had to burst.
That's a good amount of Milia's health just gone in an instant.
Yeah.
Demo's reacting to that now.
Just slapping them out of it. Oh, just surfing straight on past them. Didn't end up getting the connection with the 6P.
Ooh.
Navigating the airspace quite nicely here.
Gold burst. Demo's got full meter.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, it does block the overhead.
All that meter's gone. But it doesn't matter.
Oh, I think that was chip damage towards the end there.
Yeah, that was most likely chip damage.
That was good defense though. They managed to block all of those tricky mix-ups that Zado definitely wants to throw at you, but unfortunately, when they have full meter, they can just apply pressure endlessly. And if you are that low already, the chip damage is definitely gonna finish the job. And that's essentially what happened there. Yeah. That is an interesting match to match up to try and follow.
Yeah, definitely. So just so much going on at one time. Mila just flying around through the air constantly, and Eddie trying to follow with frogs and drills.
Yeah, and a lot of... Honestly, it feels like a lot of Zato's matchups is just about, can you stop him from getting anything set up?
Yeah,
if
much.
Yes, you're cheering. If not,
you're
just try and defend, pray to something, and hope you have a burst to get out of something.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Because we've seen a lot of good Zatos popping up. And they definitely those blender mix-ups and those blender setups are just absolutely just terrifying. Alright, who do we have now? It looks like we have Stott and one for Steve. He's going to be the next matchup. It looks like we have another Chip at the station. Like, Chip is also another one of those characters that when they get to do their thing, it's a lot of fun to watch.
100%. That's just sort of this game, really. When characters do their things, it's really entertaining to watch. Which is what the game, if I remember correctly, is what it was designed around.
Being very visually
spectator, not focus, but like make it more enjoyable for just people watching. And
I think they've done a pretty damn good job of that so far.
Oh yeah, like every character is entertaining to watch, even the ones that
people say are somewhat sleeper, like Axel.
Even the characters that make me stay awake at night, like Soul, are still entertaining to watch.
Some of the Soul players throughout Evo, just like watching some of their conversions was just absolutely incredible. Like how they string some of those combos, and it's like, all right, you got a counter hit from when you were in the corner, and now they're at the other side of the screen and getting wall broken and are pretty much dead now. It's like, how?
It's ridiculous.
It looks cool, terrifying, and it keeps me up. It's like, wow.
I'm not gonna be able to get any sleep after seeing that.
Yeah. And speaking of the character, it looks like we have one coming up right now. Chip vs Soul. So if this Chip ends up getting hit with a counter hit, expect them to just be absolutely detonated.
They get hit by a counter hit, and you can already see Twitter's getting pulled up for the next Chip dying clip out of like 50,000.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Chip is definitely one of those characters that, Glass Cannon is the perfect way to put it, because they have a lot of power behind them, but they just die at a breath of fresh air.
Let's see what they do round start. And that's already a good chunk of Chip's health gone.
Good count.
Nice 6p!
Yeah. Didn't get baited by that back dash.
Alright.
Just blocking it, straight into the corner, baiting up the burst. They are just trading places all around the map. Just going swinging in there with that jump in.
Wow, so far it's looking pretty good for start. Oh no.
Alright, now
and that's
Steve getting some pressure in. Just punching him. Just to get that burst out. Any more than it would have been enough to get the kill. The drill just opens him up just enough.
Yeah, that's definitely this matchup. It's either Soul can't block and he dies, or Chip gets hit once and he dies.
Yeah.
really, when you think about it, they're kind of both constantly on edge in this matchup.
Yeah. It was a good
Shipping
opening.
the corner against the Soul, immediately getting out.
Yeah. Oh, good conversion there.
Good! Yeah, that's a good conversion. That's going to be a wall break as well. So, we're going to see what he does off of that.
Oh, it just goes diving straight in
ID
there.
Jump H.
Yeah, and
Something
that's
I
going to
would
be
do.
game 1. It definitely worked out for him. They were
Yeah, it worked because he went
definitely good at
immediately
getting out of
block
that
low. Maybe he was thinking gonna go for Alpha Blade or 2S, which would be both pretty good options.
there's a lot of very quick options that can
Yeah.
come out of the chip, which you need to be aware of them all, and you can't cover for all of them, unfortunately. And if
Exactly.
you try and make a play at the wrong time, you are just going to get hit by something. You are just going to get.
You're gonna get counter hit. You're gonna lose a good portion of your health, and Chip's gonna start his pressure all over again.
Exactly. We'll see what Steve has to try and shake it up a little bit. Because once they started getting some offense going, they were doing pretty well. They were
Yeah,
forcing.
I think it's just Steve is respecting or not exactly respecting the things he should be. Like, his offense is great, but defense doesn't really seem like he knows how to block chip stuff or how to punish it.
Yeah, there was a few times where Scott would go
the-
up the wall and would just jump up and then just get caught by something, by an aerial.
Ooh, oh, no real conversion off that. Soul pressure.
Ooh,
Whip,
unfortunate.
bro.
And yeah, there's that
Yeah.
kind of hit. And that should do it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flat wall break damage.
Stott's noticed that Steve likes backdashing an awful lot, so he's been waiting
There.
for the back touch
Yeah.
to get a good counter hit off of it. Ooh!
Speaking of good counter hits, just a good old fast slash.
Throwing the Bandit Bringer. Yep.
Yeah. So no burst on the side for Steve, so Zoto's gonna have to hold that one.
Yep, BRC.
And there's that backdash again.
And there's the
Catching with the-
overhead.
Yeah. That could do it.
That's it. And the super, just to make sure. And there we go.
And that's the 2-0. We've had some
2-0
pretty.
start.
We've had a few quick matches.
Well, not surprisingly, they've been chips.
Yeah, the chip matches have been pretty
they've
quick.
been really rocking so far tonight. So, who knows? We might have a top 8 full of chips.
Well, that would make for a very quick night for sure.
That would, yeah.
Alright. Coming up next, I think we have Spider
Everyone's
and Coma.
everyone's favorite Gold Lewis, Spider.
Oh yeah.
I love how Spider plays. He's great at Gold Lewis.
He's good. He
And
beat
we've
my
got
ass around last night.
XJ. Or no? Hang on, let me check.
on the bracket it says Coma.
I haven't actually been checking the bracket. I've been relying on you for that. So we've got Spider and Coma. Okay.
Alright, Gold Lewis was
Ram and Gold. Okay. Ram and Gold. Okay. I apologize for that. I have not been checking bracket.
Oh good. I think this I'm interested to see how this one plays out. Because Ram kind of contests the ranges that God Lewis wants to as well. But Ram's buttons feel like Ram's buttons
Ooh.
a little bit quicker and a little bit more.
Waiting for a burst there?
Oh jeez.
Wow. Wow.
The damage! That's
Dead. She's dead.
so like with the combo. It's fun!
Alright, so that's first round done. Oh
Okay.
my god.
That kind of flew in the face of everything that I was expecting from this matchup. But that just goes to show.
Ram's starting now.
Yeah, this is kind of a lot more of what we're expecting.
Yeah.
Gold Lewis on defense, not all that great.
Especially against Ram, who's like, once you're in the corner against her,
Yeah.
her pressure becomes phenomenal.
Oh, good bait of the gold burst. Doesn't get the wall bounce.
Yep.
But here we have the pressure from Gold Lewis.
Gold
Good
pressure
luck.
begins.
Gotta hold this. Have to use the
YRC,
YRC.
that's a good idea. Oh, good conversion. Yeah, that's a good conversion off it. Now he's stuck in the corner.
YRC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Dashing in a
that's a little bit more of what
idea.
I was kind of expecting from this matchup.
Yeah.
And I guess that first round just goes to show how just
Destructive Gold Lewis can be. One good hit, and he can just end it.
Especially on counter hit damage. It's just you're gone. But yeah, this is a little bit more of what I was kind of expecting from this matchup. Spider is definitely a bloody good player.
Oh,
but
good.
some matchups are just
They're gonna
back
be,
into the wall again.
That should be it. Yeah.
Yeah. So after that first round,
yeah, that was a
it was a bit of a turnaround after that.
that was a surprise, to say the least.
I'm happy I saw it. But yeah, once we got back to a little bit more normality and we saw the Ram actually get to play the game.
Once we get to see how the matchup should actually be played out, or not should, but it's like expected for it to happen like that, then yeah, it was pretty easy for Coma to just go in, trap him in the corner, and just wait it out, basically.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot Gold Lewis can do in that situation. So game 2, yeah, oh, that was a very quick burst from Coma.
Actually, quite like it. Just stuff any kind of pressure coming out of Gold Lewis. Ooh,
alright, that's an interesting burst. Slowly digging him into the corner, where now he has to.
Oh,
wow,
good grab.
Bro.
And now it's time for the Gold Lewis pressure.
Yep.
Just keep on swinging. Oh, just hit him with it.
Third time's a charm.
It's so good on block that if they're not going to do anything about it, just keep on swinging that thing. That coffin is it's hefty.
Wow, that was a pretty good conversion of just jabs. Yep, throw, keep him in the corner, throw out the sword.
Or expecting.
Yep. Yeah.
Slam him
that
with
was
those
pretty
swords.
clean ram pressure.
And that could be the wrap.
No, so close. Wow.
Gold Lewis is like so much guts. He kind of needs it. It's like
yeah,
wow.
he kind of does.
Yeah, that was a perfect round from Coma, and honestly, yeah, it definitely felt like it. Like how clean that play was.
Yeah, just the pressure.
Oh, manages to get out of the corner.
Wow, good fast slash. Can't believe I'd be saying good fast slash when it comes to Ram. Yep, block the overhead.
Oh, the
Jump dust. That's such a good move.
it really is.
Jump dust. It's amazing.
Without
Anyway,
burst
wall break.
himself back into the wall, and he's back through the wall.
YRC, get her off. Can't apply the same kind of pressure, but very close to it.
Biden needs to win this one.
Full security, used it immediately with a jump slash, gonna stuff him out, trap him in the corner. Gold. Whoa, okay, I can't keep up.
Yep.
Yep, run up.
Standard
throw.
thing against Gold Lewis. You see those laser beams coming through, you get up there for the throw. And that's going to be a 2-0 going over to Como.
Right,
which, if you're looking at the bracket, would definitely be a bit of an upset, but...
Speaking of bracket, I'm actually going to check it this time.
Spider is definitely a good player, it's just... I feel like that matchup
was
is not
just,
favorable.
Yeah.
Like, that first round was... the one... It's like, hey, you got this one thing, unfortunately. Beyond that, it's very
You've got
rough.
all these buttons. It's a shame if I just fast slash it
Yeah.
and ruin all of your plans. Which, unfortunately, that's how the matchup goes.
It is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, Spider's still in the tournament, so there's a chance that they make a pretty solid run. I mean, their gold lowest is definitely powerful enough to like make a run.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because honestly, I would like to see it again.
No, his gold lures. I haven't seen many others, but his is a very solid gold lures. The pressure is just intense.
Yeah. And the awkward thing about Gold Lewis is that his fast buttons are really short range, like really stubby. And his far-reaching buttons are really slow.
Yeah, whereas
like
with
his
Ram,
best thing
she's got
is
the best of both
like
worlds, right?
is like fast slash. It's like even then, it's like it doesn't contest Ram all that well, unfortunately. Yeah, and as you're saying, it's like Ram's buttons just kind of stuff them in every kind of metric.
You were saying like her God Lewis's fast buttons are stubby and his slow buttons are the big ones. Ram kind of has the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
She's got fast, long range hits that can just stuff out his pressure. Because he could throw out the overhead, but she's just going to be able to punish it and then start her pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do like Behemoth Typhoon. It's amazing pressure, but he needs to get in for that pressure to work. And Ram has so many options to just keep him away, and still get a good amount of damage from keeping him away. So
yeah, and unless it's a Typhoon starting with 6, there's going to be some space in there to get a button for quite a few of them. Unless it's made much safer by going from one of the 6 Typhoons into one of the other ones, but even then, there's usually gaps in some of Gold Lewis's pressure to where characters like Ram can just try and get a button in there. Some of the other faster characters can do that much quicker because they have like much quicker buttons. But yeah, it's like that's one of the things about Gold Lewis is that your pressure is overwhelming, but not without fault.
Yeah, it's overwhelming at a point, basically.
Yeah.
At mid-screen, it's not oppressive, but it's definitely something you need to be wary about. Not even with just Behemoth, but just some of his buttons, like his 2S, is actually pretty damn good in mid-screen, and you can get a 6 input off of that. So it looks like we're going to be having Evasion and XJ finally.
Yeah, we have Evasion. We were talking about Naga earlier and how cool this character is to watch.
So this will be an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because Naga's buttons are so good, like right there. Really good at keeping people out of the air. And Eno is so good in the air, like there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
very good pressure here coming out from XJ. It's a command grab.
That's
force him into the corner. That didn't kill?
Yeah.
Naga is huge. Oh, I think they're backing away from that one.
Wow.
But now it's time for hopefully the pressure from Naga. Oh, I was into just a nice tap to the toes. Secure that first round.
Yeah, no, I think he was like waiting for a burst or something.
Looked like a bit of a burst bait. Doesn't end up getting it. But now they're on the offense this time. We'll see how actually does manage to punch out of that. Oh, just good Beyblade to staff out this throw. There's been good defense here from Evasion, but there's only so much you can...
There's only so much you can block until you get hit by something like that.
Yeah. The super funny areas is so positive on block that, just throw it out there. look at these hits, just big meaty hits.
Yep.
And the
5-3.
dust. Let's finish off that round. And it definitely feels like this is the kind of matchup where Evasion is okay kind of dropping that first round just because it gives them an idea of how XJ is going to be structuring their attack.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah,
essentially what you need to do to kind of figure out, you know, it's like, how are they going to be doing their
Whoa, that's
their mix-up strings? Yeah, just the very far-reaching hit there. Overheads. Oh, hold out the kick.
Mix up. Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Just goes right underneath.
I was being told, do not throw projectiles that close to Naga, you will die.
Oh yeah.
I have learned that the hard way because I tried to do butterfly that close. I regret it to this day.
Yeah.
I still regret it.
Yeah, no, you
Anyway.
can just go straight through those and just completely invalidate some of those buttons.
He can just like. That's the good thing about Naga. He can just invalidate so much of many character stuff because he can just hit through it.
Oh yeah. And now we're into game 2.
Wow.
Good counter hit.
Yeah, good conversion as well.
But XJ trying to get out of that corner does manage to get something started, but able to get over the 2S. But now pressure is just going into.
He didn't punish it.
It is possible to
Yeah.
punish that. Yeah. After they go into the air, there's that little bit of a gap between the first and second hits.
Now it's just Evasion trying to get in. Both of them sort of trying to get in their own way.
Ooh, caught the backdash. Yeah, we're seeing it again.
There we go.
Just the
There we
choice
go.
right underneath it is just gonna.
There we go.
There we go. Just those projectiles. Just
He does not like projectiles. He'll
They're
get
not
angry
as
if
safe
you
as you
throw
think.
projectiles at him.
Just caught in the corner yet again. A little bit too far away for the 5D to
Too
hit.
far away. Now XJ is starting Eno things. Naga's in the
Alright.
corner, has burst on ready, but doesn't need it to get out.
Good chippy out of it. Counter hits.
Good super. Going for the cross again.
YRC to get out of there.
Followed
Even
by a
just
burst.
Alright, we finally got we got a projectile in.
Yeah, we finally got one, and that was enough for him to take that round. Now it's. Is this set point for Hero or no?
It is set point for evasion, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, getting right underneath that 6P.
Yep, good sweep. Gonna start Nago pressure.
Yeah,
Good
if
stroke.
yeah, those strokes going right underneath those.
Wow. Going under burst as well.
Alright, good pressure coming out from
YRC.
XJ.
5D.
Gets caught by the 5D.
Wow.
Ouch.
Good dust combo. Yep. We're gonna see a projectile?
No,
Just waiting
well,
for him to-
she is the projectile in and of herself.
Whoop.
Went for the
unlucky.
stroke, it just got just skewered.
So
But nicely done there from Evasion, just weathering the storm essentially of the
Yep.
of the inner pressure, which that is a lot of that matchup is can you weather the pressure that an inner is going to throw at you? If yes, alright, now you can start to play and start
Yeah.
to punish her and force her onto defense where she's not all that comfortable.
She definitely has some issues when it comes to defending, especially a character like Naga, because he has so many good big buttons that if you end up pressing something, he'll just blow you up completely for it.
Yeah,
Like you saw with just going in and pressing anything and getting hit with 5H, it just decimated her health.
Yeah, and now we're getting to see Demo again on the Zotto. They're going up against Dags on the Ino, so we get to see another Ino. And yeah, this matchup, I haven't, funnily enough, I haven't seen much of this matchup.
To be fair, I know little to nothing about most matchups that don't involve Anji.
Or punishing the stroke,
Yeah,
forcing out
both.
the burst.
Use burst relatively
Oh, yeah.
early, and here it begins.
Yeah. There's just that little bit of time in that string where they can just thread through that throw, which is really what makes that so dangerous. That amount, that pressure coming out of Damo. Or went for the grab, but they're just going to get sent through a wall.
Stroke.
Yeah, overhead. That's going to do it.
Good. It definitely seems like Zado wants to be sort of in her face, actually, because Ino can't do a whole lot, like you said, on defense. Like here, there's not a whole lot she can do, but then that's also Zado pressure, which is absolutely insane. Command grab, and it begins all over again.
Yeah, trying to get out of there, but
Counter here, but burst immediately.
I guess if you're able to get out of there, and all it takes is a burst, I guess that's an okay trade. But there we go. There's the damage.
Amorphous.
No, that kills. Nah, I was like, surely that doesn't kill. I mean, this isn't Soul, is it?
Very close. Wow,
Oh,
good
it just gets
backdash.
Yeah. It's hard to just go diving in up against Zato when they can just throw Eddie around and.
Wow, 6H beats that gold burst.
Oh wow. That's one thing that they've been so good about getting is just consistent gold bursts. And when you have, we were talking about before, if Zato has all of this tension, they can be so relentless on offense.
Yeah, definitely. They have the meter to do it. Not to mention if Eddie's out, they can do. Oh, yep,
Dude.
good.
Just spend it.
Talking about Zado and Ino's doing things, didn't even notice.
Jeez. Oh,
Yep.
just hit him with it.
That was a good call. Ino's dive is very much a risk, kind of.
It really is. It's a very big commitment.
Yeah. Especially like in the neutral state there,
Oh yeah.
because you're basically banking on them blocking block, or not blocking.
Oh yeah.
Which, as we've seen, Damo's pretty good when it comes to dealing with mix-ups for the most part.
Yeah, they've
been
been
a
very
few
good at
points
defending this.
Where they've gotten flustered, but
Oh, that was a
overall-
very early, very unfortunate burst, and
Yeah.
that is
No super to get hard knockdown, but that's fine. Yep, just
forcing
jabbing
him
Ino away. Now playing the keep away frog game.
Yep, and Eddie's just gonna come along to help.
He's just gonna clap the W for Damo.
Yeah, and once Eddie's out there like that, it's very hard for to just go in there with the stroke that they've been wanting to
Yeah,
try
like
and
right
use.
there. Like oppose is such a good conversion. Wow. But like I was saying, oppose is such a good like anti-Ino button because she relies on pressure from dives so
Yeah.
much. It's got a gold burst.
She has, yeah, she has all this meter.
Oh,
Doesn't get
yeah.
anything out of it, unfortunately. Tried to make a
stroke-
fancy play, but
stroke PRC, like if they have meter and stroke, you can kind of bank on them gonna go for the PRC throw. And Damo
Yeah.
did manage to get a proper punish off of it to take the game.
yeah, unfortunately, I know pressure was just not nearly enough. Damo definitely very onto all of the shenanigans that they want to pull and just stuff them at every opportunity, as you were saying, Eddie. And oppose is just very good. It's like, hey, I know wants to come in and come in with this very committal button. How about you just don't, and I just punish you for it?
Yeah, you want to press things. I don't think you can. Basically, it's not even like you shouldn't. It's just you can't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you. You're gonna stop that, or you're gonna die. and clearly didn't stop that, so they died.
They die. It's a pretty simple equation right there.
Yeah.
When you put it out like that.
Either stop diving or die.
Right, we get a third Ino in a row.
Marcus
Interesting.
versus Puttery?
Puttery.
Puttery. Okay.
Puttery.
Puttery.
Keep
Putter.
It was noted on how we'd like to be pronounced. But it is a Potemkin. We haven't seen
one. Marcus being,
our third
I want to
Ino in a
say,
row.
the best Ino in OCE right now. Like, showing really good matchup knowledge right here. Like, not going in and using chemical love as much as possible. And there's the first dive. Pressure starts.
Yeah. This is kind of what we want to see from Ino. It's just like all this, that kind of pressure. That's what you, the standard Ino gameplay is.
Garuda
all good
jumping
out
in.
of Garuda, yeah. Oh, that was an awkward burst.
Poor burst, but
But that was a little bit too high. That the
Garuda.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Oh, didn't punish the burst. Garuda into Garuda.
Wow.
And all of a sudden,
That was a little bit of spaghetti towards the end there.
all of a sudden, it was anyone's round, but no, just the dive taking it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Punishing the
that's sweet.
stroke.
Oh,
There's the
Potbuster!
Potbuster. We get our first of the series. Then,
Oh
punishing the
my
backdash.
God.
Nicely done.
That was great. That was a perfect as well.
Yeah.
So it seems to be adapting to Marcus pretty quickly.
Ooh, just getting hit by that
Yeah.
Garuda and Garuda into Potbuster, the classic.
Garuda waiting.
No, not
burst
getting
down,
another Potbuster there.
knockdown. No Garuda.
Oh, goes right
Gold.
underneath
Oh no.
Here we go.
No. Pot with 4 meter.
that. See how much Marcus can get out of
It's
this.
fine. Eno's doing Eno things. Safe jump.
Oh,
Wow. Good
Good
throw.
throw.
YRC.
They needed that, to be quite honest.
And
Never mind. Potbuster finishes it off.
That was
That was
about
a fun
3
match.
Potbusters that game,
Yeah,
I think.
that was a fun
I was
game to
somewhat
watch.
counting. I have this thing where I count Potemkin and how many times he does Potbuster, and whenever I play Leo, I count how many times he DPs.
Yep.
Because they just love it's a good DP, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
they
it's-
love it. They love it.
It's a good one. It feels good to just throw it out there.
Yeah. Feels good to turn off your brain sometimes. So anyway,
That's why I play it later.
game 2.
But yeah, it was
starting. Oh, yep. Oh,
ooh,
clash.
Good
Roar.
throw, just getting back in the corner. Now
Garuda.
they had the pressure to work with.
Nice. Good heat knuckle, keeping him in the corner. BRC. Solid pot pressure there overall. Good counter hit. Hammerfall. That's not Hammerfall, is it? I get confused by their names. Oh! Whoa! Alright!
Oh, didn't get hit by that one. Very nicely
Garuda.
done. Now Garuda. Oh, yeah, had to jump out of that one.
Yeah, you had to. Oh, full
Look
risk.
at that risk.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
just any kind of slap, any kind of trade was going to do it
Anything.
there.
Anything would have done it.
He's right at the start. Now we get some minor pressure. Bursted out of it. So.
Yep. Now it just comes to using chemical love to keep him out and see if he's blocking correctly. Ooh, armor. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So things aren't looking all that solid. Because right now,
This is
there's
definitely
not a
an
whole
item.
lot that Fox can do. Ooh.
Wow, that was some fun movement to watch, but unfortunately it didn't really amount to
chemical
much.
love. Yeah. There's not a whole lot Pot can do in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mega Fist round side. followed by a chemical of just keeping him out, going in when you need to. Go for wow, the tip of it.
The awkward thing about Potemkin trying to go for those slide heads is that I know like prefers to be in the air.
Oh my god!
Just chase him down.
Wow.
The RC chase down into a pop buster. That's gonna do it.
Yep. That's gonna be the game. Pudgery.
Yeah, there was that one really good round. That was all I know, but Pottery is. Yeah, that was pretty okay to drop that one. If the rest of the rounds are gonna go like that, I mean, sure. I mean, those were just.
That was I don't know about you, but I found that pretty funny. The oh, you're trying to BRC? Well, I'm gonna PRC and follow you.
The chase down, yeah.
Oh, you're trying to RC away? Well, I'm gonna RC follow you.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about the RC system is that there's so much just weird custom stuff that you can do, not just in combos, but just in movement as well. That it's just like it creates those kind of fun situations. That's incredibly fun to watch. All right, next series we have Atticus up against. How am I pronouncing this?
H-Bime? H-Bime?
H.
H.
Agabum. How are we doing? How are we doing with pronunciation?
I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna say either age or ram.
Fair enough.
Already bursting.
Yeah. But now we're at full screen where Axel is definitely pretty comfortable. Yeah, the 5P is definitely a good tool for a lot of approaches, but if most characters are running at you, they're just gonna go underneath it, unfortunately.
Wow.
Into the corner.
Ram pressure begins and ram pressure stops.
Yeah, the jump heavy is gonna stuff any forward trying to make a move underneath them, but yeah.
5P? Is that his 5P?
Just
Wait,
the
like the little swing out.
Just the quick fling out is the 5P. Yeah,
that's a really good 5P.
It is. It's really quick and good at like.
Oh, trying to do
in a lot of situations.
But Ram's not having any of it.
Yeah. All right. Now that we're in these like closer ranges, it's always a bit of a crapshoot. Like the thing about like Axel is that yes, you're most accustomed to seeing him play from range, but in like close quarters, he does have some pretty good quick buttons with the 6K or 5K.
It's not that he struggles at close range. Wow, good 6P.
Yeah. Or does get hit by a command grab? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Axel kicks are pretty good. It's just your longer ranges are usually more reliable. Especially against the Ram. Yeah, or has to use the burst. There's the command grab. There it goes.
He got it.
It only needs to land once. It only needs to land once.
You only need to be lucky once.
Yep. Although the thing about the command grab is if you at like half screen and you go over, if you jump over it, you can punish them very easily unless they have if they RC out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It is a commitment, that command grab.
It is pretty much just reading if they're going to be still blocking low from Rensen and like punishing that. Wow.
Rensen getting punished.
Yeah.
But,
immediately bursting out 5P, 5P, 5P. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's using those jump
pretty
slashes.
Good. Yeah, jump slash 5P. Both really solid right now at this range, especially.
Oh yeah.
Because he was at the range where Rensen will get punished, but also like not close enough to do close pressure.
There's the RC. Oh,
wow.
Fancy.
Mix up, only got put in the corner.
Ah, yep.
Oh, through the other sword, but got punched for it. Ooh.
Alright, now we're in for some ram pressure. Not even going to use...
Oh no! Oh no!
or using the rainwater to get over it, but I think the explosion.
Yeah, the explosion.
Oh
Wait,
no,
what?
it was. I honestly thought it was a sword explosion that got the but no, it was just.
It looked
the
it, didn't it, from the camera angle?
Alright, getting caught.
Yep, first.
Yeah, contesting Ram in the air is usually pretty dangerous for an Axel. Doesn't get the meaty timing on the 6H, but does manage. Yep.
Yep, RC.
Yeah, had to RC out.
Oh, bro! Man grab.
Command grab into the 2H is just like really good.
So right now.
Ooh, just getting hit out of the air with that one, and that's through the wall.
Oh no! The super was there. The explosion.
Oh, the resin into the swirling blade is gonna finish it. That actually gets a lot of people.
Yeah.
It hits low. The slicer just hitting low definitely catches people off guard.
So that was 2 or 4 Atticus.
Yep. And it's like that's kind of the a lot of those situations where the matchup plays out how you expect. Where if it goes further, like long range, Axel definitely has the tools to just keep Ram like trapped. Like they try and make a move, 5p. You try and do anything. You try and duck under something. You're just gonna get hit with the immediate jump slash.
You press any button on your stick, on your pad, on your hitbox, whatever you have, and you're gonna get 5p'd. That's the Axel rule.
Yeah, there's 5p, 2p, there's 2h, there's jump slash. There's 6k if you're really back in the corner and you're really going high in the skies. There's a lot of buttons that Axel has that keeps you trapped in a corner.
Yeah.
It's just about trying to weave in and amongst this bullet hell of Axel sickles that you've got to try and make your way to him. And if you do, you can usually kind of make his life a bit of pain because he doesn't necessarily have the best defensive options.
Speaking of dealing with the bullet hell that is Axel, I think we're going to watch a matchup that, again, not 100% sure, but it seems to be a lot in Axel's favor. We're going to have K-Jack versus Evasion.
Yeah, Axel definitely has like a lot of good tools in this matchup, but that's not to say that Naga can't just punish Axel for being disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's
like, ooh, like you took Soul there.
Yeah. Also, good throw.
Yep.
Gets him into the corner. Rainwater trying to mix him up a little bit.
5D.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there that we saw right there. 2H. If Axel takes this guy's too long.
Oh no! Oh, he
didn't.
Jump. He forgot the second hit happened. He forgot.
I think he was trying to jump over it, but I think it was just a little bit too late on it.
Oh, 2H.
Yeah, right there. And that's the thing, like, funnily enough, from full screen, trying to go for the command grab against Naga is probably not the best option because Naga can super jump and then just slice their way into you in the time it takes for you to recover. It is very dangerous. Ooh.
Suddenly, I was about to say suddenly, Evasion's in the corner. He's immediately out.
Yeah. That big jump over the top.
That ship jump's been helping him out.
Alright. Big pressure coming out of
5D.
Evasion. Look at that.
2H counter. Now we're in.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If Axel gets a little bit too disrespectful, take it to the skies, that 2H is just gonna slice him down.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta kick him.
Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that sentiment of
just kick the Axel.
Just kick the Axel. Just drop kick him. Get him out of here.
Like, funny you say drop kick. I love using Axel's jump D, which is just like a big flying 2 feet, just drop kick. It is
Yeah,
so
it is.
fun.
It is a fun move to use.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was expecting this to go, because like, yeah, it is a matchup that is probably favored to the Axel, but Evasion is just that good,
Yeah,
and Naga is just
wow, run
that,
up pro. All right.
and I wouldn't necessarily say that it is like overwhelmingly in favor of Axel, because Naga definitely has some good ranges to work with, and because of how bulky Naga is, can take some of the Axel punishment. Oh, brought him right in into close quarters just to go for
again.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh,
is this punishing?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's counter as well.
Caught on to the fact that K-Jack was doing that fairly frequently, running up and then jumping back with the rainwater.
Wow!
Punished.
What a burst fade!
That
Holy hell!
Took his entire life savings with that one.
He just walked into his head and said, "Hey, I'm living here now. You can't do anything about it.
This is.
I'm sleeping on your couch, and you can't do anything."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
gonna
do it. That's painful.
It went from a relatively close first game to just smacking him around.
That's kind of what Evasion does. Is just he'll just kind of feel you out for a few rounds. Just kind of catch on to some of your tendencies. Find out what things you like to do.
Buttons.
Exactly. And it's like, oh, you want to do this? Wake up super, just bam.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you think I'm gonna hit you? I'm gonna dash back, wait for you to burst, and then hit you.
Yeah, that was
yeah. But yeah, like baiting out that burst at the end of that first round was essentially the death knell. But anyway, on to the next series. Well, God, we're getting through these pretty quick. Gamer is up to the set again, so we get to see more Zotto, which is a lot of fun, and we get to see the Geo coming out of Zoom.
Is that K-Wack? Yeah, K-Wack. I can't tell who he mains at this point. He's like last time he went Soul, and then started saying Soul's boring. I'm gonna play Anji, and then started regretting Anji, and now it's Geo.
So he signed up to this tournament under the challenge name Day 1 Geo.
Oh my god.
Fair enough. We'll see how this one.
If it's Day 1 Geo, it's not doing too bad. It's actually going alright against Damo.
Yeah, it's kind of close in this first round, but actually utilizing these resources just to keep the pressure up. That was a bit of an unfortunate burst.
Poor burst.
Ooh,
oh, Spiral Arrow just going, yeah, nice try, Eddie, but I'm not having any of that.
Yeah.
Now stuck
back in the corner. Alright, just a little bit more. Any kind of chip damage. A frog will do it.
Dash right into the frog.
Alright, just trading blows right this round start. Just the classic. Good.
Now pressure begins. Oh, okay.
Oh, it didn't have Eddie for that other.
Do it again.
Just go for that command grab. Again, they're in the corner. They're in a very defensive mindset at the moment.
Whoa!
That right there, like they've been getting that so much. Just kind of snuck into a lot of this pressure. Just getting a throw in there just to open up the defenses.
Not only that, but Mitch
so incredibly good.
Really good stuff. Oh. Alright. Alright.
God, that's gonna feel bad. You RC, and as you RC, you are getting command grabbed.
It's already started. It's already started.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That first round was pretty close, we can say that.
That is true. That was a pretty close first round, and then
Damo kind of just ran away with it.
Yeah, Damo just sort of realized the stuff that K-Wack was doing, just punishing it.
Alright, let's see if they're going to be able to
Gold burst.
They went for the burst immediately, didn't get it, and then ended up walking headfirst into the gold burst. Hasn't been able to get too much. Oh, good
air throw.
Nice
YRC's blocked.
Yeah, and all of that tension that was built from that gold burst is
And a
already
throw.
gone, and for absolutely nothing. And now they're just pushed into this corner. Really great.
Wow, that was a great round for KY.
That's the kind of round that they want to have for Geo. Good 6p.
Slash. Frogs.
Frogs on deck.
Frogs.
Get him again with the frogs.
And
Now we're
drill
into-
oppose. What is
Good.
going on?
Good jump to get out of there. And now they've got the gold burst. They have full tension. See what they can do with it.
What
They have a
is-
bit of work to do. Oh,
Ooh,
it doesn't.
okay. Oh no.
Doesn't end up getting the throw, unfortunately, and that's. Let's see how that's gonna affect him for the rest of this round because
Sure, Zado's in the corner, but look at Geo's health, extremely low. One
yeah,
hit, like that,
yeah,
just
just a tap.
straight up, just a 5p, and that's it. So, sweep, alright. Sandwich
point.
throw. Bursting, yep. Alright.
Not getting caught up by that 2D. And they're just going to just throw
Yeah.
them into the corner and
Yeah,
just keep up this pressure.
Just stay in the corner,
Alright,
expecting
RC.
a burst.
Yeah, there was no way that Kara could actually realistically burst against that. There was, Damo was just like set up that no matter what happens, a burst would have been
Burst,
punished.
keep him in the corner, oppose, and
Yeah.
got hit by it. Now all he needs to do is just
Just
press buttons to keep her out.
And they're doing a pretty good job of that. There's no tension on either side, so it's just...
Okay, backdashing the 5D, interesting.
Oh, does manage to get the connection. They need to get a lot more out of this.
Alright.
Alright. Oh,
Oh,
doesn't
no.
get the... Alright, actually,
Okay, okay.
just drops the combo into the throw. That works.
Hey, it wasn't a drop combo, it was an unintentional reset.
It was a reset.
It was a reset.
It's, yeah.
There's no such thing
So
as
we're
drop
going-
combos, they're all resets.
Just a happy little reset. Alright, 1-1.
Oh, alright.
Okay, definitely getting just getting more comfortable in this. As I say that, just goes spiraling into a bunch of drills.
Yep. It's just keep her out with drills.
Yeah.
What the
If you
heck?
keep
What can
Geo
she
at long,
do? It's
Geo at
just
full screen is just sad, honestly.
all of that damage there. That was just dealing with drills.
Yeah.
He's pulling out the drills, sending them out, and before the meter empties, like as you see, he's bringing Eddie back, so that way he doesn't have to deal with the
The recharge.
bar
time.
filling up, and can just keep
Yeah.
doing it.
Wow, this is just trying to the YLC to try and get some kind of pressure started, but it's just
Yeah.
not enough. Just thrown back into the corner, and that was a brutalizing.
Well, because there's not a whole lot that Geo can do against the drills. There's not a whole lot, really.
Yeah, Geo has to just essentially try and jump over it, and at that point, well, there's other things to deal with.
Yeah. Even if you jump over it, you still might get hit by drills. And also got to deal with Zado doing
Oh,
Zado.
yep, good
Oh.
first bait.
Good bait. Good amount of damage as well. Throw. Yep.
Oh, we're going to a third round. To the final round, final game between these two.
So it's set point for both of them.
Yep. Which, considering how some of these rounds have looked, I'm a little surprised.
Oh, cross up to get out of the oppose range.
Oh, that's a lot of
They were
damage.
doing Geo things.
Just more damage.
Yeah.
Just rack up a little bit more. You've got
Probably
positive
could've-
damage. Oh,
No,
the 2D is
2D.
actually going to land, and that's going to do it.
What the dog doing?
Yeah.
What the dog doing?
GS2D is like really good.
That's 2D is just. Oh,
Really good.
oh man. So that's gonna be 2-1 for
2-1 for
K-Wack.
K-Wack.
Wow.
Wow. Very nicely done, and I think that puts him into
That's a
top.
good day one Geo.
Yeah, that puts him into top 8 on winners side, I believe. Nicely done, and now. Oh wow!
There it
no,
is. I thought so.
Yeah. They were mentioning in the chat earlier that they just didn't want to play into a god awful matchup of Ram. I think it was Ram.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So now we have Puttery going up against Wombo Fuse, Faust and Potemkin. What a band of friends. Alright, we got some...
The Afro, yep, there it is.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time before the Afro was going to detonate.
I really, I love watching Faust, even though he's, not the best. It's so much fun. Oh
Ooh,
my god.
Just punished coming down from the skies.
He got bonked. He got reverse bonked.
Yeah.
Items, nope, not having any of that.
Yeah, that's one of the things in this matchup, is it's a little bit awkward for Faust to try and get some items set up just because of that one move coming out of Potemkin.
Knuckle.
Yeah, this kind of position where the Faust is
So
at
that
full
string
screen.
there, where he does, I think it's 6H into that. If I remember correctly, you can actually 6P it. The lunge. You can 6P the lunge.
Oh.
I've only seen one example of it. Wow.
Good command grab.
Man grab. Bomb as
Oh, the bomb combo. We got bomb combos on deck.
We got bombos. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, just
no
slap
pop
him away.
Yeah. No. Garuda.
Oh, got him. Get the
Say
wheelchair.
goodbye to your shins. They're gone.
Never not funny.
The shin breaker.
Yeah, if the fans are able to get far enough away and into the skies, they're happy. They can start being a nuisance with all of these tools.
Just
Try to
just tap them away.
They do have a very quick 5p, but yeah.
Wow, alright, yeah. Mega
Alright.
Fist, just trying to keep him in the corner, but mix. Get him out.
Wow, that was the longest range dive kick that I've ever seen that actually landed.
Meteors!
Here comes the meteors.
Bomb.
It is possible to get a cross up with those meteors, but in that situation it's a little bit awkward.
no.
Burst bait.
Oh, unlucky. So that was a pretty close game one, actually.
Yeah, that.
Wombo was definitely putting the work in. Managed to get that super off as well.
It's a fun matchup to watch. It's just two weird things. Just Faust is just weird, full stop, and Potemkin is has a very particular set of skills. And Wombo is definitely.
He's utilizing Faust's buttons really effectively, I think. But yeah, as we can see, Pudry is just blocking all of it.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot. Wild, yep, dive kick and followed with a counter hit for a counter hit.
Yeah. It's a little bit unfortunate for Faust that a lot of what they want to do kind of gets negated by. Oh, there's a pop busted. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have any guts. He just explodes. He's just.
His health just vanished.
Yep. Yeah, right there. Armor kind of negates the thrust that Faust wants to do from full screen. Also, the slide head negates Faust wanting to do items. So Faust has to play a very particular style that's not usual to a lot of Faust's matchup charts. So but they're doing pretty good right now, just utilizing this
He's
dive kick.
dealing
Yeah.
against the armor really well, like just utilizing the jump bomb more than anything. And that's really being like he's been getting a lot of mileage. Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, that was funky.
Oh, bomb.
Yeah, that paper bag is actually a really good tool up against.
The items. He's finally throwing items.
Yeah, he's managed to get some out there now.
What's going on?
God, we have an aerial shot from the fast view. Oh, this destruction.
All we saw was him with an afro and he died. That's it.
Yep. There it is.
Nice.
Gets an item.
You gonna see a jump D? Yep.
Alright, we got afro combos.
Nice. Still in the corner. Puts it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Get out. Okay.
Yeah. Like, that paper bag is really good against Potemkin and all of his armor just because of.
Oh!
Alright, that was a hard stopper for a second. I was like, how is this playing out? Alright, nice wall break.
No. He just like made the biggest gamble of his life.
Jeez, you ever flick
And
a paper,
it seems to have
exploding
been
paper
working
bag?
out. Oh
Yep.
no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, this is no, it's not dead.
No.
It's close.
Not,
There
oh,
it is.
yeah.
Good
Yes.
finisher
Yeah.
there.
I'm surprised just the pop buster didn't kill.
Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised it didn't kill too.
Hmm.
But good awareness to follow up on that with the Red RC
Yeah.
from Puttery. Just it was a solid effort from Wombo Fuse, but
That was
yeah,
so
just-
close.
yeah,
That was so close.
almost had it.
The bag toss to deal with
The heavenly.
that was scary. To say
We're both just like, oh! Just had this giant man flying towards
he's
you. Like,
he's just going straight at him. And he says, "Yeah, you can stay down there because I've thrown a bag at you, so you can't
Yeah.
do anything about. You can't do anything about that."
well, the move's called love, I'm pretty sure. So here, have this love instead.
Just throws a paper bag at him and he falls straight to the ground.
Yeah. Alright, what do we have next? Atticus up against Jokermane. Axel versus Eno. Well,
This
it's the
is the fourth Eno, I believe.
Yes.
It's just
Fourth
been an
different
Eno
Eno.
night.
I
The night of the Enos.
I think they're all been unique Enos as well.
Mm.
Because we've seen Zato a little bit, but it's just been the one player.
It's just been demo.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. It's just demo. Like, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
He punched me for saying that.
He's
He
the
bullied me in
Zado
acid.
here. Yeah.
So, Eno versus Axel. Have we seen this yet or no?
Not today.
I don't know. I just had this feeling that we saw it earlier on today.
The only time I've seen this matchup recently was Evo Asia finals.
Oh, okay.
And the way that played out was Eno like does pretty good early on but once Axel is able to like
Oh, chemical
get
love.
their bearing on their offense, Axel can keep Eno out pretty well.
So use burst and back in the corner, dealing
Yep.
with. Yeah, this is good. Wow, super.
Yep.
No.
That's
I
that's
can
how a lot of
see
this
the
matchup goes.
input there. I can see the attempt in the
yeah.
input. And now,
there's
all
his.
of a sudden, Atticus has just gone. It's my turn now. Wow.
Oh, good. Head out away from that.
Oh! Hit each other in the face.
Yeah, like because of. Oh, actually,
Dive.
really nice. Just dive there. Just beat out any button that was attempted to come out from Atticus. Good stroke under there.
Yeah. That was good. Something that I've noticed is that Joker, uses all, like, with both of Eno's dives. Doesn't just do the one close one or one far one. Like
Yeah,
mixes
I mean,
them
you
up.
had 3 of those buttons, so might as well use the 3 of them.
Use them. And that's a good throw. RC.
I really like this. That combo. Oh, actually, good punishment.
Yep, back
That's
dash.
gonna Yeah, if Axel is able to keep the range, definitely has the tools to
Chemical
maintain
again,
that range
or
for the entire
No,
round.
he just ate it. Just eats it.
But
just take
once
the
Joker
projectile.
is in there, it's time to just pray up for your defenses.
What? Okay.
Trying to get that button
Yeah.
out. But again, Chemical Love is going to
That's
keep
been really, like, he's been getting a lot off of it. Oh, so close.
Oh, didn't actually get the punishment from the.
No real
circle.
follow-up. Very close to it, though. Throw back
Good
into the
throw.
corner.
Overhead's going to do it.
Overhead.
It looked like Atticus was starting to get used to Joker Main's offensive patterns, which is definitely important in this matchup. It's all about, can you figure out what they want to do?
Yeah.
And if you can figure them out, you can start to find the holes, start to weave in some of your quicker buttons to try and break things apart, and then start your own game plan of just keeping her as far away from you as possible and making sure she doesn't get to play the game.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty much, this matchup boils down to they both want to stop you from just doing anything in their own way.
Yeah.
Axel won't, like, at long range or even mid range, Eno can't do a whole lot. And at close range, yeah, like we talked about earlier, Axel does have good buttons, but against Eno, like, they're not the great. Wow!
Oh, the overhead. Go over that. Really?
Punish the
solid round.
6P with his flip that I don't know the name of.
The Rainmaker.
Chemical Love, he's recognized that doing that on round start, punished accordingly. Dive in.
Yeah,
Stroke.
stroke. The Eno classic. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it works.
Yeah, if it works, just keep doing it.
But now into the mid range. Oh, a 6P. You don't see those from an Axel, but yep, the 6K is gonna. It's such a very specific button, but once in those very specific situations, it is so good.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Atticus has now figured out Joker main and how they're doing their offense, and it's just been clean poke after clean poke.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah. And once you figure out how they want to attack, you also kind of have a better idea of how they want to approach. And then at that point, once you know how they want to approach, well, you already have buttons for every type of approach as Axel.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He's got so many good anti-air buttons that, and just buttons for long range in general, that it's kind of hard for Eno to get in once she's been figured out.
Oh yeah.
She definitely needs to, like, adapt as much
Gold
as possible.
burst. Alright, cool.
But alright, PRC, interesting.
It's usually good to cover if it's being used on block, but it wasn't on block, so it just ended up being a
Down hit stroke.
Or just
five-
using the YRC, yeah.
YRC did.
Yeah, and
5P. That's so good. Alright, bursting. Oh, put back into the corner. Safe jump. Oh, it didn't punish though.
yeah. 5P, just
Yep, 5P.
bap some away.
Just poke him.
Yep, there it is. Chemical Love on round start.
Alright.
Alright, cool. We're getting some very pressure coming out of Joker.
Nice.
Great. The burst.
5D's being blocked.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
the 2S.
Oh. Going for the command throw, it's not working, and we're just playing the poke
Like,
game.
the thing with it, is that because of her very specific way of moving, she can't do anything about that other than stroke. And at that point, well, you can just go for another option.
Oh, command
Man grab from there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
nice. Nice.
That's gonna.
Oh, so close.
Oh, nah,
Yeah.
that's gonna do it. All right, down to the final round between these two.
Yeah, set point. And 5p poke. That was a good conversion off of it as well.
Yeah. That call
And now,
out of just the
Ino's
command whip was wild.
Oh, this is looking clean.
Yeah, this is
Not-
looking good. Oh, good chemical love.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Rancid goes straight through all of that.
This is rough. This is
Yeah,
rough.
that's gonna do.
Oh,
Burst.
no.
Oh well. Nah.
Yep, and the jump slash.
Yeah, unfortunate. That's just the nature of that matchup. Sometimes you get around where
2-1
2-1 to Atticus,
Atticus.
and that puts them into top 8 on winners as well. Alrighty.
Now all we need to do is the losers, I believe. And then we'd be in top 8.
Yeah. There's just a couple more games, I think. Yeah, we have Jokermain going up against Marcus.
Ooh.
And
Ooh,
then
we
we
got
have...
a Eno Ditto.
Oh. This-
Use the term mirror around these parts, but yeah.
Ditto Mirror.
Also, after this one, we'll be going for a 5-minute break before top 8.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Isn't Ditto like a Smash term or something?
Ditto
I
is
think
just a
so.
Pokemon.
It's used in Smash, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I always refer to it as Ditto. No one's brought me up on it. Till now, Derek.
Ditto.
But anyway,
The mirror. We get the mirror.
Eno Mirror. Eno
I don't know who
sings-
wins this.
Does
How
Eno
does
win
it-
it or does Eno win it?
Good question. We'll find out. I can't say I've seen too many Eno mirrors.
No. No, this is the first one I've seen, I think. Yeah, that's a full screen dive. Alright. Things are looking pretty good for Joker main right now.
Hmm.
Able to get a good amount of pressure in. Another dive.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah, that's gonna get punished.
That was the first punish we have seen of that super
Yeah.
yet.
Getting that on
Yep.
block is so good. It is so positive on block, that one.
Oh yeah. Chemical love into chemical love.
Alright, Marcus just turning it up right
Yep.
now. Holy.
Yeah. Marcus just decided, alright, you've had your fun, had your pressure, and it's my turn.
Yeah. It's my turn to play.
Mum said it's my turn to stroke.
No comment on that one. Joker started off pretty well on this round as well, but yeah, Marcus definitely just catches on to some of the approaches that Joker wants to go for.
Oh,
Doesn't end up
no.
punching it, ends up getting caught with that second hit. Yeah, it looks like Marcus
Yeah.
doing really well with this one. Just a little bit more damage. Any kind of
Alright.
chip damage is going to do it.
Ooh.
But actually gets the burst out.
Yeah.
Great, just
Yeah.
just go firing at him. All right, game one goes to Marcus.
Noticed that this set so far has just been a lot of full screen dive and full screen air charge.
Mm.
Oh, I guess that's a dive as well, diving forward. But it's been working, so I'm not going to complain. It's just very amusing to watch.
It is a little bit.
Mm.
Not gonna lie.
So
We'll
gonna
see if
how-
Joker Main is able to adapt to some of that.
Alright, knockdown. Yeah, burst. Get out of the mix as soon as possible.
Oh, just catches him.
Oh no, and
up in
burst
the-
away. Yep, 6
Good.
P.
Yep.
Yeah,
Onto the
couldn't
block.
punish.
Wow.
Good
That's a lot of
combo.
damage.
Wow.
Alright, just chemical
Yep.
love into chemical love.
Yeah.
That's gonna do the job.
Because chip, he was at chip health.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot he could do, and it's. Yep. Alright. Start clash.
Oh, yep, just overhead into stroke. Into just
Gonna
get
get
all
super?
of this damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gets
Gets
the cross up, but ends up just forcing out the burst. Is going full screen with that one. Oh,
Yeah.
man, just- that's kind of the thing with is just like you are forced onto defense because you have to deal with both of these overheads and low hits, and it's like, all right, now that you're stuck in, stuck holding down and back. Let me just command grab you,
Yeah.
but yeah, there it is. That's gonna do it. Marcus takes the 2-0.
Yeah.
That was an entertaining match.
That was good. That was good. It seemed like the neutral was just chemical ups, just throwing them out, and if you get hit with it, then
Yeah,
they
just a
flush
straight
in.
hit. Yeah.
I will
because
give Jokerman credit. He was doing the command grab super really well, and in spots that I did not expect it to work. So
Yeah,
Could've
they also
hit
did that in
with
the previous series where I was like, hang on, wait, what? You just throwing it out like that?
yeah, like instant at close range, and then doing it. You
I mean,
don't
it's
expect it to happen.
it, it makes sense because usually in that kind of situation, it's not uncommon for an NO to do just a regular throw with that.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
to do
that's
that
true.
that quick little jump in and then into a throw because they're expecting an overhead, they're expecting to have to be blocking, and then all of a sudden you get this free throw out of it. But yeah,
true.
Man Super just does the same thing, but better. Oh, but bigger, I guess I should
Yeah.
say.
No, I retract my point. It's not something people would expect. It's just not something I would expect. I wouldn't expect that to happen. So that should be
I believe we're going
all
to
the
a
matches done. So we're
Yeah,
gonna go for
so all the pools is
break.
done, and we're going to be going into about a 5-minute break. So go get yourself a glass of water, go for a bathroom break if you need it. We'll be back for top 8 shortly. So see you then.
Your hand touching me. What do you want to know? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflecting me. What do you wish for? 'Cause I want to know you. So let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Your arms holding me. What have you lost? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your voice comes to me like crystal clear water. I never want to forget you. In the midst of a time, I hope if I could only stop one thing, I want to burn all of you
Welcome back to week 9 of the Strive Netplay tournament. Jill Phoenix here with Fives, and we're coming into top 8 now. And Fives, how are you doing? Well, it's been a fun night.
It's been a very interesting tournament, to say the least. Lots of Axels, lots of Enos, a good showing from a Gold Lewis earlier. But now that we've hit top 8, the strongest of the strong, and first up we are going to have K-Wack on Geo versus Atticus. Atticus has been very strong showing the last few tournaments, and this is, as K-Wack's put it, a day 1 Geo. So this is going to be interesting.
This definitely will be interesting. Oh, and already very high
baiting the
aggression.
burst, trapping her into the corner. Him into the corner, I mean.
Yeah. And this is one of those things where if you're able to keep Axel trapped down in that corner, you're pretty okay. But if we get to this kind of situation where the Axel is able to start utilizing some of their keep away tools, you're in a pretty good situation. But yeah, K-Wack is absolutely not allowing
that was a strong starting round from K-Wack.
Yeah, K-Wack absolutely not allowing Atticus to play the game, really. That none of those tools really coming through.
Backdashing.
Backdash. How's he done? Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Get the kick into the dust from the skies. Trying to lock down the Geo into the corner, utilizing these long-range tools from...
Oh, nice. Gonna get a conversion?
There it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love to see that. Does force out the burst, so nicely done there from Atticus. See if we can finish this off without utilizing too much.
Nice throw.
They want to hold
that throw.
Yeah, K-Wack trying to shimmy there, but ends up just getting thrown for it.
So far, it's just been all right. That was a real.
Oh, that was a very ambitious command grab. Doesn't end up landing it though.
Axel with the corner. 2D counter hit. Big damage. Still in the corner.
Oh, expecting the jump out.
Yeah. Gonna get absolute. Oh no.
Oh, I think that's gonna be hitting.
That's gonna hit.
Pressing buttons. But now that we've got full screen again, Atticus is in a pretty good spot. Able to keep him out with these long range moves. There it is.
That's gonna do it.
Jump slash into the snail from the skies is gonna finish that one off.
Is that what it's called? Snail?
Yes, it's called snail.
Huh.
I was complaining about this earlier. Sorry to butt in, but just I wish more characters had move names like Axel. Everything's so easy. You got
Snail,
Rainwater,
Rainmaker,
you got Snail, you got
Winter Cherry.
Yeah, Winter Mantis is the command grab.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Ransom, everyone calls it.
Meanwhile, you've got Anji, Suigetsu no Hakubi. That's his spin. It's like a paragraph for a single move.
Yeah. Oh well, there is also whatever the whale's name is.
Oh god. Oh god. I can't remember it. I don't want to remember it.
I know it's a long name. Oh, actually bursting away. Atticus gets them all that screen space that they ever wanted and more.
That jump slash has been doing wonders for
Ooh.
him.
Yeah, backdashing immediately after dragging the back, expecting the throw.
Oh, spiral arrow at that. Oh my god. OTG, YRC. Snails. From
That one's
snails.
the rain. That one's the
Rain?
Rainmaker.
God damn it.
That one's the snail.
They're so easy and I get so confused.
The easy way to remember it is that one, the Rainmaker, is the one that he jumps back for.
Okay, rain up, snail down.
Yes. Sure.
That's so simple.
But anyway, really nice on
Rainmaker.
Mathematicus.
Rainwater.
Rainwater.
I only know Rensen. That's it.
And that's only like...
Command Pro.
Yeah.
I can't concentrate on the match because I'm trying to remember
You
it.
try too hard.
There's one I recognize, Jump Slash.
Yeah. Alright, really nice.
Axel
Can
Bomber.
we finish him off? Oh, the 2H was
Very
just not close
close.
enough. A little bit more is going to do it.
Ooh!
YRC.
Yep.
The burst to get out of it. The
and
jump slash. Yeah, that's going to do it. Yeah, like that's kind of how this matchup goes between Axel and Geo. Is just if you're able to keep the Geo out, you're having a fun time.
Yep.
And you definitely have the tools to maintain that gameplay.
There's not a whole lot that Geo can really do while out that far.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're caught into the corner like that from the other side, and they can just keep on throwing the Ransom out. Oh, just dash out with those those 2Ks, just trying to rush them down.
Ransom, jump slash.
Yeah. And if you try to commit too much with that, the Geo 2D, you just end up copying it. It's a little unfortunate.
So it's just looking like Atticus just keeping him out, going, no, I'm not gonna let you do your funny plus pressure. You're just gonna stay over there.
Oh,
wow!
An opening.
Yep. Oh, getting in.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Saw the close slash was coming out. Tried to throw on wake up, and that is just getting punished.
It's only looking pretty close.
Out. Didn't end up getting the Ransom follow up on that. Does just burst out of it, expecting to finish this one here, right now, and yes!
Yeah. And talk about commentator's curse, huh? I just cursed Kwick.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. it happens. And yeah, the kind of the storyline that we've been seeing for tonight is this is a day one Geo for Kwick, and they have been doing incredibly well with it, making it to top 8 on winners side. But then, like, going into that matchup, Geo's tools are
Geo Axel in general
to get
is already pretty tough, and then you're going into Atticus's Axel, which consistently top 8, and it's a rough time. It's a rough time. That's the lightest way
they
to
definitely made a good showing of it there, Kwick, but now I'll have to see who they will be versing in the lower bracket later on. But before we get to the lower bracket, we still have one more from the upper side. It's going to be Evasion versus Puttery. So we have Potemkin versus Naga.
Naga, yeah.
Two of the biggest lads. Not
to the big boys.
What? Not including gold blowers.
What's your thoughts on this matchup?
Nagaryuki versus Potemkin. I think Nagaryuki, with a lot of his power, is definitely able to, and range, is able to contest a lot of Potemkin. However, because of kind of the speed of Naga's moves, armor is going to be pretty important for the Potemkin. And if they're able to utilize armor to close the gap and then just impose their will on Evasion, that's where I see Puttery starting to make headway in this matchup.
Yeah, it really just boils down to, is armor going to work? If yes, Naga eats shit. If it doesn't work, then Pot gets smacked down onto his ass and has to deal with Naga stuff. It's pretty much like it's a 50-50 with armor.
Yeah. Because you need to hit with two things to break that armor, and a lot of Naga's things, you're not going to have those 2-hit strings all that quick to try and get through a lot of that. So if you've already committed to a move and that armor is already coming out. Alright, good luck. You're probably gonna cop something.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get punched square in the face by a giant grappler.
But we'll see how it plays out. Alright, straight off the bat,
Oh,
we get into
Potbuster.
immediate. The first damage is going to be a Potbuster. You'll love to see it. But here we go, we got Evasion actually getting some damage started. Oh, that was... Gets in there with a command grab. Alright, sends him through the wall.
This is looking actually really quick. I was gonna say like
Well,
solid, but it's so
Two
quick.
big ones. Oh,
Oh
does
my
manage to get out of the
god!
Potbuster.
Oh no!
Two slash didn't end up connecting, but
Yeah,
the
backdash, save,
Backdash.
6H, keep him in there.
That's such a good button.
Mega fist.
Into the
Garuda.
Garuda.
Yep.
Oh
Wow!
Yep, Potbuster.
Wow!
Garuda into Potbuster. The
Touched
instant,
his leg.
the instant classic.
Ooh!
Oh, fancy movement on both sides. I mean, these two characters, their movement is very particular.
Mmm.
There it is. That's what we were talking about. The armor, the slide head coming out, able to.
Oh, super jumper gets poked out. Wow!
Oh,
alright.
wow! It wasn't on the ground in time to get hit by that, so that worked out for Evasion there.
Garuda.
Garuda.
Yep, gold burst.
Wow!
Wow!
That
Wow!
I didn't expect that to go like that. I think Puri was expecting to get air thrown for that, so ended up getting to throw themselves. But now we're seeing the Naga round where you just
Yeah,
put him into a
Naga-
corner with
oh.
all of these slashes. Oh,
No.
that's not a
And
thing.
Potbuster.
Yeah, yeah, you've earned that Potbuster.
What?
Again,
Alright.
trying to go for these air throws.
Mega fist or
Okay, there we go. Did end up getting an extra hit in there to break up that armor.
that his 2H and 5H. Yeah.
Oh, gets out of there,
Yeah, nice.
expecting the Potbuster that time.
So that game goes to Evasion.
But that was... There were moments there where I was like, hang on. Puri's just putting him to the sword.
Yeah, there were a few moments that just made me sort of question how this game functions.
Hmm.
That the air throw on
Yeah.
on his super jump was very. I'm gonna assume that was a super jump. Very interesting. Mega fist round start. Garuda. Oh, that's the
The
good
tried
one.
and true.
Not a whole lot he can do. Oh,
All that
worse.
chip damage racking up as well. But now he's able to just start pressure of his own, just sliding his way in there. His blood gauge is going all the way through to the roof. And that's gonna...
Yeah,
oh,
that
his
should-
blood gauge is
Wow.
fully
that-
maxed.
What? It just
There it is.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, just gonna cop that one. Yeah, that...
I was wondering why he was FDing, and then I realized it was to stop
His
his
blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't actually know you could do that.
Did I?
Garuda in
Now I know.
corner, terrifying.
Alright,
Nice.
gets him back to the corner.
2S, yeah, 2S again.
Oh yeah, he's doing very,
Ooh, nice backdash.
very big commitment. He's been committing a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been
One
making some
guy-
very big commitments with his blood gauge
Yeah,
in those
like,
rounds, and it
this is the
didn't
most
pay off.
blood rage I think I've actually seen Evasion in.
Yeah, and,
This is the most I've seen it proc.
and Potbuster, like, you could see the health draining while they were going up into the sky.
Look,
This is
okay. As soon as I saw Naga do like the blood burst at that range, it's like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
dead.
yeah. Oh yeah. So we'll have to see if Evasion is gonna allow himself to get that out of hand with the blood in this, because it definitely was useful in
surprising
like
his
applying
team.
pressure.
Like, he's already like level 2 with it.
It's okay if they kind of maintain around that range thereabouts, just because it helps out in some of their buttons.
Yeah.
But
Super.
good super. Co-ops him.
That's gonna do a good amount of damage.
But that's the thing with these two. They're both the most beefiest mothers on this game. They have so much guts, and they just don't take damage for a lot of the game.
Yeah.
These two are just taking punishment.
Nice. Good backdash.
Oh, 2H just
Yep.
landing on him.
Maybe he was trying to bait the burst. That's why he did the RC. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
Alright, turns out there are ways for Evasion to get through the armor.
Ooh.
Yeah, slash,
Combo.
press slash, slow slash. Send him through the wall.
This is looking like a really good round for Evasion.
Yep. Doesn't end up hitting with the dust, but he'll be fine with it. He's in a pretty good situation. Just
Oh, I think he's in a decent position.
yeah, I mean he can just play it as steady as he needs to. Got
Yeah.
that.
Oh, gold burst.
Gold burst. That's gonna. No.
And the
I was
clone.
gonna say, maybe something. Is this anything? No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
All right, so that's 2-1 now in favor of Evasion.
That should
Cool.
be.
This has been a fun matchup, going back and forth.
Yeah. It's very interesting to watch, because usually Evasion isn't all that aggressive. Like, plays very keep back and poke with his massive buttons. So to see them going in this much, which it is to be expected, it's pot, is very interesting to watch.
Yeah. Well, now their pressure is just staggering right now. Expecting the burst, but now
Yep.
just sent him to the wall. He doesn't get the burst, but gets the positive bonus, so that's perfectly fine for him. Alright, Garuda.
Garuda.
Just trying to go for a little love tap on the legs, doesn't get it. Oh, 2H just cleans him out of the skies. Yeah, this range advantage for Naga is just
5D.
like that range of a lot of those slashes is just. Potemkin has a bit of a time trying to contest some of those. But yeah, and once Naga is like getting on top of you with all of these buttons, it's pretty rough to try and deal with.
Alright. Try to
Just slide it in.
backdash it.
Yeah. That's also one of the reasons why Potemkin can't just go for just randy power fist. Oh,
YRC, good call.
yeah. Just can't go for the wild Mega Fist just because of that 2H and how it just slices straight through him.
Yep, good idea. See, backdash.
Yeah, it's gonna try something. That sword is gonna cut through him very quickly.
This,
There it is.
yeah, yeah.
I was
Not
like,
a whole lot he could have done there.
yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Once Evasion just kept to playing that mid-range and only going in once he had like a confirm, there was really not a whole lot that Puerto Rico could do. Potemkin's buttons are limited from that range.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good attempts, though. Good attempts. I would definitely.
Solid effort. They're still in the
Yeah.
tournament, so they
This
have
is true.
another
This
shot.
is true. Can come back from this.
They definitely can. It's going to be a rough one because there's a bunch of other really good players on that lower side of the bracket. But it's not impossible. Just some matchups are kind of awkward. I mean, that's kind of what you buy into when you pick Potemkin.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of matchups where you're just like, well, I'm just going to just cop it for a lot of it. I do have a lot of guts and just like defenses, so I can hold. I can take a lot of damage and then theoretically find an opportunity to just pay it back in double.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, that one is one of those matchups that it didn't feel too great because the openings aren't as visible, I don't think. And,
yeah. There's a lot of places that kind of seem like there's gaps, but there isn't, and then places that don't seem like they have gaps and do. So kind of hard to figure out.
Now for the next match, we get to see Eno vs Axel again.
Yeah. This time
K-Jack?
it's Marcus and K-Jack.
Yeah. After not seeing a whole lot of this matchup, we're now seeing a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
Huh. Opening up with the old 2P is... And... Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yep.
This is an Axel round for sure. Alright. Marcus trying to get in there, does use the stroke, nicely done.
Yeah, good conversion off this. Predicting that he was going to jump. Good read.
Oh,
Whoa.
calls out the chemical love with the 2H. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, just gets up in their face.
That's
Nicely
a
done.
throw. Yep.
No one that's one thing about Axel that you don't expect them to run up and throw you.
Yeah.
They have all these range buttons. They just like, huh? They can just run up and throw me, huh?
Yeah, that is one thing you don't really expect with Axel is him willingly getting up close.
Yeah. And that's when they can be incredibly dangerous. Or
Oh no! Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it whiffed. It's still gonna kill.
I think K-Jack was going for a throw there.
Yeah, I saw the throw.
I saw the whip throw animation.
Oh,
Yeah, but that is the Eno round that you kind of expect to see every now and then as well. Just the pressure
man,
gets to
throw.
him. The command throw in this matchup is very hard to land, so I'm surprised
Marcus being
they kind of went for it.
incredibly patient, only to get.
I'm surprised they managed to get it twice. Oh, doesn't get the bomber from that one. Does
Wow.
get the counter hit overhead.
But now he's trapped in the corner.
Yeah,
He's
they
just,
do have burst. They don't want to.
just
Oh.
eating everything that Ina's dishing out, and
They had burst. They had burst for all of that combo. Unfortunately, they're gonna save that for the next game. That was a very quick round. Yeah.
That's what this matchup is. It can just turn in one person's favor so quickly.
Yeah.
Like,
It can be very measured for a little bit. Axel trying to do all this fancy stuff in this little keep away game, and then all of a sudden they get in close, and then bam, everyone's just blowing up.
yeah, Axel can just play it, keep away for so long, but once Eno gets in and she makes the right reads, that's it.
Yeah. And if the
Wow.
defense isn't strong enough from Kojak, that's also another thing that definitely ends up hurting. But this is
Oh, man.
looking like an Axel round. Doing really well. Oh, going for
One
the
vision!
one vision.
One vision! Oh my god! Is he
Unfortunately, is he going to be able to get it to proc? I think he ran out of
No.
time.
yeah, he ran
Yeah.
out! Oh, no.
That is so unfortunate that they used the one vision and then was forced immediately onto defense, so
Yeah.
they were never able to even have the opportunity to
sucks.
use it.
That sucks.
Off one
I
vision.
really wanted to see what he did with one vision, but
Oh.
okay,
Oh, this
okay.
Is, okay. This
All
is
right.
Snail.
It worked.
Oh.
Wow!
That round was weird.
Wow!
Also, that is why most Axels would prefer to just use RC instead of one vision.
Yeah. That was I was like paying attention for like a second, and already Axel's down half his health from his wall break.
Yep. Oh, chemical love punishes that one. Slams into the wall.
Wow.
Good confirm.
Wow. All right. So
Just open up the defense of K-Jack very well. Yeah, low.
Oh, all right. Marcus is just
Oh my god! Alright, that was an honor round.
Marcus is just living in their head rent free. He'll just moved in without any warning. Just hey, I'm here now.
Just squatting.
Yeah.
It's like,
Not only is Marcus living in KJ's head, taking all the stuff out of the fridge as well.
yeah,
Just
taking it all.
taking everything. Can't do anything about it.
We'll see if K-Jack's able to... Honestly, I feel like the offense is fine. A lot of it is just the defense.
Yeah. And
Because right
already
now, it's just
another
getting
wall.
opened up.
Oh, yep, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Nice
like when the
power.
offense is getting started, it's really good. However, this offense hasn't lasted forever.
Ooh. What?
Expected it to get blocked and then tried to do the cancel into the immediate command grab, but now that's just game.
Yeah.
Well, that's round. Nearly game.
So this is it set point for Marcus? Yep, set
Yeah.
point for Marcus.
These games
Oh,
have gone so
nice
quick.
play.
Kind of been
It's just gone so quick.
Yeah. double jump. Does get a little bit out of it. Oh, just riding him up the wall. Chip's not the only one who can do that.
Oh my god.
Oh, this I think is landing. Those legs are out there.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
Command grab on wake up. Oh, meaty.
Oh god. The run up for Olympics is back.
There
Oh,
it is.
no.
Command grab.
Oh no.
That's game.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Watching the Korean player Do do those from like that kind of range, it's just like they will only do it if they know it's gonna kill. That right there, knew it was gonna kill.
Yeah, because it was close enough to the wall
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
it would wall break. And then
This is one of those things that I think a lot of Enos are now starting to do is from that kind of situation, just getting in there and just throw. If you put them if you force them into that kind of mind state of very defensive and very like rolled up into a little ball, you can just get that command grab super and just send them packing.
yeah, there's not really a ton they can do at that kind of range.
They just have to expect it and jump.
Yeah, it's just
That's literally it.
it's too much guessing. It's too.
Yeah.
It's just like you gotta think that they can do high, low,
There's the overhead. There's
grab,
the they
command
can
grab.
go. That's one of the things about Ina is that she's very scary if she's on offense. But the fact that isn't always on offense, and that if you force her into a defensive state, she doesn't have a fun time. That's where people kind of question her top level viability. It's like, yeah, she's got that. She's got that damage output. She's got.
Oh, so
those
you're talking
mix-ups.
about Milia's earlier? Well, we finally have one.
All right, I'm taking notes.
We finally have a Milia against Medium.
Medium, top tier. Medium is definitely top tier when it comes to the
Oh,
axles.
Medium's wrecked my shit several times.
We'll see how this one plays out versus Lindsay. Let's see how this one goes. Playing very good keep away so far. Oh, good job, heavy to.
Really
Protect
strong in Medium's favor.
Oh,
Yep.
just waited for it.
That's a
Gets the
perfect.
perfect. Nicely done.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
have to use the burst there. Cannot allow them to get started in that corner. Yeah, the jump heavy being very useful
Wow.
and dissuading Amelia from below. Try to go for a throw, I believe.
YRC. Yeah, that's fake as all hell.
Trying to get in there, but
Oh, nice.
they have to make this one work. Good.
Ooh.
There's the combo starting. Oh,
Big jump, gold burst.
oh, gets the overhead. Just slam. How's this one gonna go? Tries to just jump dust them.
Oh! The
Oh,
jump
that-
slash beaten by the super.
Yeah, that's one thing about Axel. If that jump slash is out there, if you've got a button that can contest it, you can you can punish him for it.
All of a sudden, things are looking up for Limsey.
Yeah, those.
Wow,
Then-
and the
oh,
turbo
here we go.
Pro mix.
I think they wanted the cross up to try and get through the wall, but this is still perfectly valid. The amount of damage they're doing, another combo set up. And now, Medium's in a bit of a hole, but a good answer, a good
Yep.
edge.
Oh
The
no.
meaty command grab.
Medium
tries
doing
it
medium
again.
things.
Oh,
Nice.
trading.
Whoa,
Oh,
alright.
First to get off them. Oh,
that-
the overhead, just
yeah,
swinging those legs around. And that's going to be game one going up to Limsey after it seemed like,
It seemed like it would
That-
be
that
such a
started
clean
so-
sweep.
yeah,
Right.
the
Well,
perfect
medium
amount-
getting the perfect, and then
Yeah,
Limsey just decided, you know what? I'm gonna just start
Just turn it
running
up.
straight at you. And it seemed to be working. So, maybe just that's the matchup. Just Melee just needs to charge at Axel.
honestly, that scares me whenever I'm versus Melee and they're just like running at me. I was like, ah,
Yeah, like that.
yeah, just
Just
get in there.
Didn't do any air movement and just ran straight at him.
Well, kind of got to be a little bit wary about a lot of Axel's buttons coming in, but yeah, you definitely have the tools.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, that's really gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Milia is that she's definitely on the squishy side of the cast, and that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
If you kind of misjudge your approach, you are gonna cop it. Oh, that jump heavy getting punished this time. Oh, the burst doesn't get anything out of it. But now, without burst, Lindsay's able to just high pressure and just go balls to the walls with all of this Milia damage.
Yeah, just Melia stuff. Whoa!
Oh.
Alright. And that's another wake up
That's
super.
the leggy. Stick the leggy out and you're gonna get caught. Oh, there's the command grab as well.
Another one? Nope. Ooh. Jump slow. Oh,
Oh no.
no! Oh no!
No one expects the command grab when you're already that close to him.
Yeah. Should have just kept running. Just run up and grab them.
Yeah. Honestly, any button
Anything!
possibly would have
That's-
worked. Yeah.
That's just
That's
unfortunate.
like that's one of
Just
the
unfortunate.
things that it's. You see the command grab come out, but the brain just goes, "All right, I see a button being pressed. Time to defend." And then you just like you crawl up and you're just like, "Oh, this is not what it. This
Oh,
is
this,
not this
I
defense.
should have just kept running. I should have kept running.
Not this one. Not this one." But yeah, nice adaptation there from Medium. Able to take game 2, getting a gold burst immediately. See what they're able to do with all of this meter. Wow, see. You
Ooh.
do not want.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Oh wow!
That's
These
bad.
wake up supers.
Capel. Oh, nice punish and a conversion.
Yep. That.
Yep. This is medium things. Jump
Yeah.
slash.
That one is an overhead. a lot of people versing Axel for the first time, they end up getting hit by a jump slash a lot because it's like, oh, but I'm blocking and I'm crouching. It's like, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You're crouching.
Yeah, it's. I'm not gonna call it wow. Okay.
Sure.
I'm not gonna call jump slash BS because it looks like it's a low, but okay.
Controller issue?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a controller issue.
That looked like a controller issue.
Oh no.
We'll wait for confirmation on that one, but it
Yeah.
definitely looked like something was going on
looked like
there.
there was definitely an issue there. Something went wrong.
But if you're medium, you take that.
Easy gaming.
That is a bit of an unfortunate situation. We'll have to. I'm sure they'll be able to jump back on and finish this one off. Because Limsy was doing like a pretty good job of actually opening up medium.
Yeah, so we just got confirmation. Limsy said, yeah, there was a controller issue. His cable's dying, so it's just taking a minute to fix that up. I think I do have to give the game to medium, but
Yeah,
we'll play the next one out.
Yeah.
that's fair enough. Unfortunate situation, but that's tech for you. Sometimes it just doesn't really want to work out. I've definitely had games where I've been in the middle of the game and my controller just like all of a sudden doesn't want to register anymore, so I'm just like,
Yeah, it's a terrible issue. Where it's
You're just like, controller please, I would like to continue playing this game.
oh. But yeah, like you were saying, Lindsay was definitely opening up medium there, in those earlier rounds, but I think it was just something I noticed. The quote-unquote positioning of characters, like how Melee is usually supposed to be in the air, and Axel's supposed to be on the ground most of the time. For the big majority of that, it kind of seemed reversed. Like,
Yeah.
you saw Medium doing jump back and jump ins a whole lot more than Limsy, and as I pointed out, Limsy's just running up, just running right in their face and doing sweep and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's in this matchup. I mean, because I hate this matchup. I play Axel, and I hate versus Amelias. They tear me apart because I play a very defensive style, and trying to play defensive against Amelia is just asking for a bad time. Medium plays a very proactive style, and especially not just with the buttons that they're using, but also in their movement. So they're moving around the stage much more proactively, and it's making it much harder for Limsy to actually just lock him down.
Yeah, true.
Because if you're able to just lock down the Axel so he's standing in a single spot, and you're able to press your buttons, you do your training dummy combos, it's all good times. You can do all your fancy cross-ups, your mix-ups, your bread and butters, all of the above that Mila gets to do and make people suffer for.
Doing real-time labbing.
Yes, exactly. But if that training dummy is all of a sudden jumping around and like all of a sudden just climbing from the rafters, you're just like, all right, what do I do now?
I'm doing training mode for combos, not to practice defense. God damn it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So let's be real, that's what a whole lot of people use training mode for. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's a combo making area.
It is, yeah.
I only recently started using it to learn mix-ups, not even defense, just mix-ups. So
Yep.
I'm one of those people who only use it to learn combos.
Honestly, most of what I do in there is combo stuff, just because there's so much with Axel that I still need to unlock, because some of his combo routes are kind of wild.
Okay, so Limsy's gonna try to fix his pad, and they're gonna play off stream once that's happened. So we're gonna just move in to play Pudiri versus Marcus in the next round of losers.
Alright, sounds good. So Pudiri versus Marcus.
Gonna be
Pudiri is going to be the Potemkin. And Marcus the Eno. How's this
Big
match?
Boy versus Aggressive Guitar Witch.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I mean,
Yeah. Again, I feel like we've watched this matchup already.
yeah, it just, from the amount of Enos that we've seen tonight.
Yeah. Like, we had so many Enos. We got a Eno mirror.
Yeah, we did end up
And-
getting one of those.
Mirrors rarely, from what I've noticed, they rarely happen. And for a mirror to be Eno of all characters it's two rarities.
Yeah. Like, the only mirror we get to see is an Eno one. Is like,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
It's like, what? Of all the characters to have a mirror of, it was Eno?
You'd think, considering all the pots.
Well, the
Maze,
Axel's in this
and
bracket.
Nagas. Axel, we have.
There's a
have-
possibility we get Axel mirrors later
If
on
we-
in this.
With three Axels in top 8. If we don't get a mirror somehow, I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, because honestly, I want to see an Axel mirror because
I just don't want the only mirror to be a fucking Eno mirror.
honestly, I want to see an Axel mirror just because I want to learn more about the mirror, because I'm actually terrible in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Mirrors
I-
are definitely the hardest part.
Yeah. It's like, I know how to punish people with this character, but when I'm the one being punished by my own character, I'm just like, well, this shit sucks.
Yeah. I very
It's like,
rarely.
so
play
this is what I've been doing to people, huh? Yeah.
I very rarely play against Anjis due to the fact that it's very rare to find Anji in general.
Yeah.
Like, you've got Eunice, who's probably the
Yeah.
best Anji. A few other Netplay ones, and there's also one that he isn't on the Discord. No one really, from what I know,
One of those Wi-Fi
contact.
warriors.
No, not a Wi-Fi warrior. His name is Angie Bros.
Oh.
And wrecked my shit. He's a really good Angie, and I couldn't find anything on him. Couldn't find anything.
Just complete enigma.
Yeah, he's just some guy who plays Anji really well.
Just off into the air that just comes down from the mountains. just to wreck his shit a little bit, and then just
He's the
disappears.
Anji Sage. He
Just
shows up
off-
once in a millennia just to wreck people's shit, and then he vanishes.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, for those kind of the characters that you don't usually see too much, if you end up seeing a mirror, you're just like, what happened here?
Yeah. Where did everyone else go? Where'd they go?
Yeah, like, where's the souls? Where's the rams? Where's the?
We have seen.
We have no souls in
soul.
Australia. We've only Street Fighter players play Soul. That's what I've realized.
Well, I was literally gonna say the only ones who play Soul are the ones who play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
There's some correlation there.
Yeah.
Anyway, conspiracy theories aside, we're gonna be watching Podri versus Marcus.
We sure are. Temkin versus Eni. Oh, starting up with the slap to
Yeah.
open it up.
Chemical Love.
Both of these characters and their unique movement is definitely going to be playing a pivotal part in how openings are made.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, Marcus starting out pretty nicely, but a good Mega Face forces out the burst
Oh.
right away.
Marcus has been playing very... Wow.
Bonk
Nice.
into the
Garuda.
Garuda.
Yeah.
Jeez, getting those so consistently. That one's not a kill. That's just a lot of damage. Alright.
Ooh, is this
follow
gonna...
up. That's
Yeah.
gonna do it. Yeah.
That's
Wall
gonna do
break.
it. Marcus has been really good with the corner combos. Really consistent in getting wall breaks.
Oh, doesn't have burst to get out of that one.
Garuda.
Chemical
Love.
Love. It's a good tool in this. Strength of the tree just gets right over the top of that one. Just gonna is sliding on in. Garuda a little bit too far away for it to land.
Oh.
Alright. Had the right idea, but unfortunately.
Down, but it just left it.
Oh, that's a big Mega Fist.
Nice. Garuda is such a good move.
Just
so
slams
good.
him. Alright. Two pretty dominant rounds either side. We'll see how this third one plays out. So if the tree comes out, gets a good opening. But
Nice.
ends up getting slapped away, forces the burst. Alright, now into that corner
Nice,
pressure, but
good, Mega.
completely stops that. Mega
Nice.
Fist again. These
Like
Mega
that.
Fists have been really good.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of mileage out of them.
Oh, that's a blockbuster. That's one way to finish that.
It's the best
these-
way to finish that. What do you mean? It's the best way to finish that.
Absolutely.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
these, Mega
cut in
Fists have
real
been
quickly.
incredibly powerful.
Off stream, Medium has beaten Limsy 3-1.
Alrighty, so they did end up taking the
Unfortunate.
third one.
But, you know, Limsy got the controller working, so silver lining.
Yeah, silver linings again.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been worse. You could have lost the tournament and the cord would have been completely screwed. So,
True.
positive in every situation.
Alright, opening with the Mega Fist this time. Yeah, the Mega Fists have been incredibly valuable in this matchup just because of how a lot of Eno's buttons want to try and
Yeah.
interact. It just goes over the top of quite a lot of them. Or just flip them right away. Just like
Instead of
like a
flicking the
fly.
projectile, just flick Eno.
Yeah, that works as well.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow! What a... Even if it's just a single hit, that was a great conversion. And now... Yeah.
Oh, trying to get the pop buster into that one, but ended up
Ooh!
doesn't get it that
Garuda.
time.
Yeah! The shimmy buster!
Yeah.
He's got
You call that-
shrooms!
You call that neutral? Here, have a buster. Wow, I'm surprised from that kind of angle, but yeah, alright, just
Three
busting-
Garudas
just
in a row.
Garuda. You wanna hold back?
You wanna block? Yeah, sure, keep blocking. By all means.
Just keep on holding this fire.
My god.
Okay, that was
Oh,
very different.
that was... I'm gonna say not the greatest showing that could have been for Marcus, but holy shit, that was definitely Pudge's game.
Yeah.
That was...
That is one of the awkward things about Eno's movement, is that it's hard to just like quickly get out of things. Your movement is very much a commitment,
Hmm.
and
I'm
not willing to
never gonna
commit,
be able to
not willing
get
to
the-
commit to that jump, just to get out of there. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Ooh,
interesting interaction first up. It just kind of ships in the night. Ooh, nice backdash over the slide head, but does end up getting hit by that second one. It just tries to string the big tree, only just to
tip.
just land on it. Yeah, and that's one of the things, because Aino's movement, it sends her into the sky. The slide head ends up just getting completely stuck by it.
Oh,
Just a
no.
little bit too far away for that one.
Barely. So close.
Had the right idea, but just a little bit too far away. Maybe another chemical lob may have been what was needed. Good chase down with the Mega Fist.
Mega fist.
That should do
Oh
it for the
yeah,
round.
yeah. Trying to go. See if he's gonna burst. He's not gonna.
Oh,
All right.
just goes diving straight on into him. Yep, gets the burst out. Yeah, we're starting to see Marcus really just catch on to whenever
Yeah.
he's trying to set up with the
Oh, trying to go for the super.
trying to use the slide head into just like closing the gap.
Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna do it. That was very dominant
This
there for
is
Marcus.
evidence that Marcus has had enough of Podrick's shenanigans, and they're not gonna have any of it anymore.
Mm. And honestly, it's cool to see. They've definitely turned it up to another level.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They were,
this is
they were
like-
just hopping it on defense for an entire game, and now they just put it all right back on
Yeah,
top.
the first game was them it kind of seemed like they were just like feeling each other out, and then they just cranked it up to 11, and
Yeah.
now they're just going batshit crazy.
Defense, good defense there coming out from Podri. Oh, the slide head does end up landing. Yeah, that's the kind of
Mega
movement,
Fist.
just getting right over the top of those slide heads.
Yeah, good burst.
End up getting with the burst
5p to keep him out. Throw.
into the Garuda.
Oh, not having
One
those
Garuda too many
shenanigans
there.
anymore.
Oh, that
Nice.
combo just hurts to watch. Needed to burst there. Oh,
Garuda.
Garuda. Needs to FD. Yeah, just gets hit with the like a bit of a tap to the shins.
So this is set point for Podrick.
Oh, gold
Go
burst.
burst.
That was the most ballsiest of pop busters. It's just like, yes, you are landing in front of me.
Oh
Just walk
my
straight up to me.
god!
Garuda into not a second Garuda.
Madman!
Oh wow.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, good. Call out of that.
Marcus going
Just
no,
throws them.
bro.
Just slams them. Happy
Bro.
birthday to the ground.
And that is 3-1 to Podri.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a very explosive. God,
That was-
it's just some of those pop busters are just coming out of nowhere.
I am never gonna get the shimmy pot buster out of my head.
Yeah, it was just like in neutral. They're just standing next to each other, and then all of a sudden,
He's literally
"Hurrah!"
playing footsies, and then all of a sudden he does.
Surprise! No one expects the surprise pop buster just coming out of nowhere.
Nobody expects the footsies pot buster.
Well,
Oh my-
obviously Marcus didn't. So
Yeah.
they're the one who
I
got caught
sure
by
as
it.
hell wouldn't.
Yeah, we all got hit by that one.
And
All
then
right.
doing pot buster on that. My god.
Yeah, that was
He's
the
been
wild
so
one.
strong. Strong showing all around. It's
Yeah.
totally-
Okay, now we have Medium stepping back up to the plate, and they're going up against the Day 1 Geo. I
This
believe.
has definitely been a
God,
fun
if it-
top 8 for KWAC.
okay, wack, yeah.
Axel? In
Oh,
Axel.
Yeah, if they get double eliminated by an Axel, they're not gonna have a fun time with that.
I'm gonna see the Discord blow up after that.
Yeah. I mean, Axel already has a target on his head just for being Axel and being the zoner.
Axel has a target on his head for existing.
Exactly. Getting double eliminated by 2 different Axels. I was like,
Yeah.
if you get double eliminated by the one Axel, I mean, it's like, well, they were just better.
Yeah. But you
This
get.
is that Axel is gonna get me. But if it's like 2 different ones, you're like, ugh, really?
Oh man. I bet tonight I'm gonna look in the Discord and I'm just gonna see fuck Rensen. I'm just gonna see fuck Rensen. Alright. Getting out of pressure. Bursting. Playing
Cool.
air footsies. 2H.
Yeah, gets hit by the Winter Cherry.
Okay.
Just throwing that one out.
Yep, there it's begun. Wow, throw. Okay.
Oh, trying to get the
Nice.
6p
Good
out there.
counter hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can get out of that one. You get a nice retreating hit with that. Oh, the
Nice.
throw out of that, really nice. One more hit. Oh, the
6p.
P. Yeah,
Yeah.
there comes the jump slash. Throwing those ones out willy-nilly.
Doing the
The all
somersault
overhead.
kick.
I can't remember
What?
the names of Geo's moves. Yeah, the Gold Burst. It does have all this meter to work with. Just
throw.
again, we saw that earlier in KOX's
God.
series where they tried to do that shimmy and ended up getting thrown for it, and that happened there again. All right, now we're getting the
Wow,
standoff.
alright. Nice. Good
RC
throw.
into the throw. Just
KOX
throw
pressure
it again.
is
Yep.
immense. Oh.
Oh.
No.
Back into the corner. The heavy slash from the skies. Yeah,
Ooh.
calling that one out.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of had to use that burst there.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but is kind of.
That was a.
It's one of those awkward times to use a burst, similar to against Ram Lethal and some of the sword pressure. Is like if you're high up enough, you can store yourself in the air long enough to
Yeah,
avoid
yeah.
the wall explosions. But it's like haha, I am not getting hit by this. It's like, yeah, but you've just empty bursted. It's like
Congrats. You played
it's
yourself.
it's damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of a situation. But this matchup is definitely like Karak is definitely doing a
Oh yeah,
job
definitely.
in
Like,
making
doing
medium work for
really
it.
good.
Yeah, bursting out of that one.
Whoa.
It's always a dangerous situation. Ooh, when they're
Whoa.
like standing right next to each other. Oh, yep.
Nice.
Grab the leg and throw him into the corner again.
He's doing really good with the delay PRCs.
And also getting throws out of those PRCs as well.
Yeah.
Consistently. Oh, yeah, punishing that one. That was not an extra button that needed to be pressed.
Nice, good throw.
Yeah, this should be it.
Yep.
Kick him through the wall. Doesn't even need to go through the wall. Yep. Just those low kicks coming out of Axel. A nice bread and butter kind of thing to throw in there. Oh, getting a gold burst out of that one. Get those deep jump slashes. Get them right in the toes right there yet again.
Oh,
Good
6p.
6p. Yeah. And now it's time for Karak to keep on just send it through the wall.
Good damage.
Get that positive bonus. Yep, YRC just to stop
Oh
that.
no.
Nope, that's probably going to be the round.
Yep.
Alright, Karak takes one back.
right
Yeah.
now. Kwak
yeah,
definitely
that-
showing that, you know, he's learned a little, quote unquote, a little bit of the matchup.
Definitely doesn't want to get double eliminated by an Axel.
Oh yeah,
And
this is
making an
like,
effort to to make sure that he doesn't get double eliminated by an
this
Axel.
is like Kwak's out for blood, and it's not like he doesn't have anything against Medium. It's just Axel has to
Just
die.
the character, yeah. We'll see how Medium kind of fights back, because definitely it's just been so close back and forth. It's really hard to call it either way.
Yeah.
Like who has the advantage at any one moment.
F-row.
Alright, this as I was saying that, Medium's getting pretty good. Oh wow, just run right underneath him. Kind of Alright, pressure in the corner, just standing it just out of range of some of those buttons.
Oh,
yep,
no.
that's hidden. That's hidden.
That is the
Classic wake up super.
wake up super.
Yeah, I mean we saw him use it a bunch against him, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Or wake up overdrive if you want to get technical. Oh, just hit him with. He's been throwing out that overhead like very,
yeah, that
very
overhead's
liberally.
really been. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah, that's one thing about the snails. That.
Oh.
All right, cool. Send it out again.
That's the fifth one. Yep.
Yep. That is one thing
I
about
mean,
the
hey,
snail
if it
is,
works.
yeah, the snail definitely has like a dead zone in its hitbox, very close.
Good super. Yeah. That might
Yeah,
do
should
it.
do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axel's pretty squishy. Yep, just run underneath and then run back and through.
Oh my fucking god.
Just running around, yeah, just very active with his movement. Very active and proactive.
Oh god.
Oh, doesn't get the follow up on counter hit. Alright, just playing out the DP, but a nice 2S. Just
Goal burst.
cancel that one
Yep.
out.
Oh no, I tried to spiral arrow it. Ooh.
Trying to get the cross up. Oh, jeez.
Is that gonna hit? Yeah. Fucking hell.
Wow, it's just. Yep.
Hitting. Goal burst.
Tried to bait out the burst there, but
Alright, that's
2-1
One
to
right
medium
now.
so far, yep. That is one thing that I'm seeing Kwak do that has gotten him punished more often than not, is trying to bait out that burst. Trying to bait out a burst or bait out a grab, and sometimes, like, there's been multiple times now throughout this top 8 that he's been punished for it.
Yeah, definitely. So gonna have to see how they adapt.
Because he's definitely been making it tough for medium.
To seeing
This-
some. Oh, okay. Run up through.
Just-
And
again.
wake up throw. Medium's been getting a whole lot of mileage off of those throws.
Oh,
And the supers.
he's in his head! He's in his head!
That's. Oh. Oh my god.
Alright.
I've never seen someone inside of someone else's head so much.
Oh, good air throw.
Um,
Alright, an air throw to return the favor from all of the air throws that we've seen medium throw out so far. Alright, we've got him into the corner. What can he do with this? Good to us into the combo setup to send him through the wall.
yeah, good
Couple
damage
of
as
ducks.
well.
Yep. Good jump slash to get out of there and just stuff that forward pressure.
Oh my.
just-
Ah.
Yep. Yeah, just landing on top of the command grab. Yeah,
Ooh,
good
back
back
dash,
dash.
nice.
That.
Ooh,
Oh,
burst, and
takes
that's
out the burst.
punishing. It's gonna punish. Medium is currently in the Olympics with all his run-up throws. Look at that!
Yeah, I mean, oh, gets a gold burst. That's really important. See if they can do anything with this meter, or just use it for the defenses.
Ooh,
Is-
nice super.
Yeah, all right, cool. Just
Yeah,
spend
get
it
the
all.
up. Hard knockdown. What's he gonna do on it? Are we gonna see a wake up super?
Nope, just jump in and just hit him with the slashes. Alright, this should be the...
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh. I hope that drop doesn't cost him.
Oh god.
Medium is not done yet. Look, he's moving. He's running from left to right. Oh,
Yeah.
gets him.
Nice.
Does end up getting with the jump slash. Oh, I was a little worried there. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried.
That was like,
Oh. Medium was... He was moving. He was backing up some miles, just moving left of screen to right of screen, and then back and forth, just playing catch up. But no, it does get that final hit, and then we're going to a game 5.
holy hell. There's been a lot of adaptation from both sides, I've noticed. Like, pretty much every single game.
Good dash in.
Yeah, like, right there. Because Medium always has been doing fast slash and round start. It's been working each and every time. So,
Good.
6P.
Alright,
Burst.
burst out immediately. 2S. Out of the skies. Alright, they're just trading. I think the Kogi's gonna be reasonably okay with any kind of damage at this point. Doesn't go for an RC follow up to that.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, that immediate. All of these 2Ds.
The 2Ds.
Nah, can't get the
Nice.
6P into that one. Forces out the burst. Oh. The slash went in the other direction, it looked like.
Yeah, it did.
That's gotta hurt for Medium, because that probably would have stuffed out that approach.
Anyway, it's set point for Kwek, and it's looking good.
It's looking good, send him through the
It's
walls,
looking-
get that
it's
positive
looking good
bonus.
so far. Oh my god.
Yeah, just
Runner
flip
throw
right over that.
No
jump.
longer working.
Alright, how's your defense? Keep up your defense. Oh, nicely done.
And nice. Bro, nice. Oh, it's looking good.
Has a
It's
full
looking
stack of
good.
meter. Doesn't end up needing to use it much more, and we're going to
Didn't
a
use
final
any.
round. Yeah, didn't need to, apparently.
Final round, how are they gonna start? With a jump slash.
I think Medium's wanting to use the meter more often than not as a tool to make something safer,
Yeah.
or to punish like mispositioning using like purple RC.
Nice. Good try. Stuck in the
Oh,
nice. Yassi throw.
Into that throw, yeah.
Wake up throw.
Oh, that was
Throw.
kind of weird from Medium. This is kind of weird what's going on. Overhead,
Kick,
let's
this
hit him.
kick.
That's gonna
That's
do it.
That's it. Kwek takes it 3-2. That probably the closest set we've had in our top 8, I think.
Yeah. That was the one that went to 5 games. I think they may have... No. Actually,
Yeah,
I
think- yeah, that's the only one that's
Yeah,
not-
we've seen a bunch of games go to 4. But yeah, that was the first one to go to 5.
yeah,
Really nicely done from Kirik.
yeah. No, really nicely done from both.
I think there's some situations there towards the end where some of Medium's combos just were like not like there was just a little bit more room for damage output, which may have helped out in the end there. But yeah, a lot of it is just on your defense against a Geo, and it's almost inevitable that you're going to get opened up at some point.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
and by a player of Kirik's stature, they are going to open you up. it's going to
There's
happen.
no doubt about it. It's gonna happen. Yeah.
If you're 100% on defense, eventually it's gonna there's gonna be that opening, unfortunately. But still,
Oh,
solid effort there for medium.
got some bad news for you then. You're not going to be able to see the axle
no
mirror.
axle mirrors.
No axle mirrors.
We had 3 axles in top 8. What a...
I don't know, but they just got deleted.
yeah.
They got gone.
They got gone. Unfortunate.
The
But at least 3 axles made it top 8. I guess I can be happy about that.
so
Alright.
right
What do we
now,
have up next? It is going to be the winners between Atticus and Evasion. Evasion on Nagoriyuki and Atticus on the axle. So one of those axles is still living. Atticus is kind of holding it down for the axle.
He's the last axle. He's the last axle. It's gonna be very interesting to watch how Atticus deals with Evasion's buttons.
Oh yeah. A lot of what is it all starts at the round start on like to state the bloody obvious.
Very interesting bursting a 5p.
Yeah, I think Atticus just knows that Evasion, if they get started with literally anything, it can just be pain. They want to play as far away as possible.
2H, that 2H.
You have to be very careful. It's like, yeah, you have this really good jump slash. However, have I
introduced you to 2H?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Good punish on the 5D, wow.
Good defense so far. Oh, good punish with that one.
2H.
Able to keep him away for the time being, because it's just a matter of time before Evasion just starts sliding his way in.
He's getting pushed into the corner. Oh.
Jumps over the command grab. Nicely done.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, there he. Oh.
Oh, was
waiting.
expecting the burst.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the snail doesn't connect from that range. The Ranson would, but it's jumped over.
Oh no.
That's dangerous.
Oh
yeah,
my
sliding
god.
on in.
Oh, it's so close. And that was just the first round. Yep, there's Naga pressure, and he's back in the corner.
Yep.
Definitely, even though it's an axle in the corner, it's we're gonna see big damage.
No.
Oh, no.
That's a very hard burst.
Oh, no.
That is.
Oh no!
Doesn't get the connection. But they're still in the corner, and they're still in a bad situation. Oh no. This is hurting.
Fair enough. Yep. Oh, big damage. Oh my god.
Yep. Final D just slices him asunder. And that's game 1 going over to Evasion.
I never thought of doing that on YRC. Just going, no, fuck you. I'm gonna super. And if you get hit, it's your fault.
Yeah, I mean the standard thing is like, oh, I've YRC'd, I can do it, I can press a button now,
Yes,
right?
I have YRC'd. I am now safe. No. Get smacked.
Super. Hello. That'll definitely do the job. Oh, just
My god.
just opens up with the 2H and gets punished for it a little bit. I'm not expecting the 5k from there. On the 6k, sorry. Yeah, forcing him back a little bit, throws him back into the corner.
Bro, into the corner.
Oh, that was
Burst.
bit of an awkward timing of
And
6-0.
grab.
The does have all of this meters now into the corner. Yeah, he
Bro.
Alright, what do you do with this?
Ooh.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, now, you needed to actually make that stick because Evasion had a full bar of tension, so
Yeah.
it would have hurt if it
Nice
allowed him to
move.
get much of anything going on.
And with that 6H thing, I think that's like a mix-up.
Oh, good bomber combo.
Axle bomber! Axle bomber loops! We finally
Bomber
got
into
them.
bomber, into bomber.
Oh,
Yeah, that's always the the trade-off you when you try and go for that. You bring them closer, which means their buttons can start hitting you.
yeah. And Naga's buttons, when they hit you, counter hit, you die.
Yeah. Really nicely done there from Evasion. So into round 3. Good
Good
effort. Gets him back into the corner.
Trying
But
to go for the
good.
right, but he's not having it.
Now this is going into a block.
He knows.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh,
Right over the top of it. Optimal.
good punish.
Just kick him through the wall. Trying to get that big hit going in, but the 2H is going to stop that. Still in a pretty good spot, Evasion. Just one good hit is gonna,
Yeah. The worst part is he backdashed, but I think he hit a button. Well, obviously he hit a button for counting.
Yeah.
And
The standard
actually, I
thing,
don't know.
standard Axel thing of backdash in the air into jump slash. Is
2H ain't having any of that. And
yeah, that's one of Axel's like bread and butter things. Is like you do it like 5p into jump, backdash, air slash. That's just like covers a lot, but Naga's 2H just stops that immediately. Like you try and
command.
try and do that, you're just gonna cop it. Yeah, Gold Burst coming out very early.
YRC.
Yep.
Yeah, he made sure not to press anything. Nice, good jump slash.
Alright, the clash into
Flash?
trying to play it from super long range. Oh, the range.
Oh,
Once you get that blood gauge into those higher levels, those slashes start hitting from a little bit further, and all of a sudden,
Nice.
you gotta adapt to those changes in ranges, and I guess kind of just got caught by it and caught again. Jesus.
oh
2H.
my god, that 2H. Not much mileage out of it. Which, you know, to be expected, it is a very much an Axel thing. Jump back, jump slash.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, it is a pretty safe tool.
Yeah,
Unless
it is safe against.
It's a Naga.
It's safe against all of the cast except Axel and Naga.
And Pot if he has meat up.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he can just heat knuckle it. So Pot is a bit of an issue too. Oh, he's just FT.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
he's,
no.
He's holding his blood. Oh.
no.
Yeah, just kick him in the toes.
Yep.
That's.
Unfortunate.
We saw that coming out against Pudri. When he
Yeah.
was just going ham with the blood gauge.
Yeah, like he's already level
Showing
2.
that he's okay to go in with that blood gauge. I mean, having it higher up is definitely valuable in this matchup to get a little bit of extra range on some of those
Yeah, definitely.
on some of those slashes.
Like that probably gotten a lot of. Oh, nice, bro.
Or doesn't get the bomber
yeah.
out of it, but it does get the burst, so you'll be pretty happy with that, all things considered. Falls back into the corner.
Nice.
Let's see how much more he can get out of that. Does get the burst, 2H.
2H.
Oh, just coast to
Super.
coast.
Yeah. I dinked. Oh no.
Actually, that kind of worked out. Oh, just
Oh, no.
throw it. Oh, he was putting. Nago's guts
One game.
stat is definitely helping out in that one, but 2H.
2H.
So 2-1. Finally get one onto the board, Atticus.
Oh my god.
But it's definitely it's an uphill climb here. It feels like for Atticus because Evasion definitely knows what to do to stop a lot of what Axel wants
Oh
to
yeah. Yeah, Evasion knows exactly what buttons to
do.
press.
There's enough Axels in this region to where it's just like
There was enough Axels in this top 8 for him to understand what to do.
yeah.
Nice gun hit spin.
Good.
Air throw. Send him into the corner.
Oh, just goes sliding straight on through there. Gets a super jump, trying to get in there. Ends up sitting on the command grab, unfortunately. Doesn't get hit with the second one. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Just sliding on in there. Just this blood gauge is going to go through. Oh, well, it's not going through the roof as much as I would have thought.
Yeah. 5p, keep him out. Now we're watching. Oh. Oh.
That's. Yeah. Kind of
Oh, the worst part is, I was just about to say Axel was just in his element, keeping the evasion out, and then
That's the thing, is like,
he just ate
yeah,
shit.
Evasion suspects you're going to be pressing a button. He goes sliding in with one of those buttons, and all of a sudden, this
Oh my god, super. Oh.
this happens.
Oh.
Look at that damage.
He earned that.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
That is the worst trade you could ever hope for.
And that is 3-1
Yeah,
to
to
Evasion.
Evasion. They take
Man, that
the
combo.
winners bracket final. They will be in grand finals.
That is
And they're-
true. That is definitely true. We're going to be seeing Evasion in grands.
Atticus is still alive in this tournament, though.
This
Much
is
to
true.
the chagrin of quite a lot of people. However, now we're going down to the losers bracket, where we have Kudri versus Keurig.
Now this is going to be very interesting to watch
Yeah.
because they
Potentially.
both
Versus Geo.
want to be in as much as possible.
Yeah. And for a lot of the matches that we've seen Kudri go up against so far, they've gone up against matchups where their opponent has been able to stay from longer range and be a real big nuisance.
Mm.
Geo can't do that. She can't stay from a range and get advantages. She has to be in Potemkin's range.
Yeah, you
because
have
that's
to
her
be-
range as well.
Probably one of the worst parts. You have to be in Potemkin's face while playing, and that's probably
This is going to be pretty dangerous. But I'm interested to see how it plays out, because I've enjoyed watching Putteri's Potemkin. It's
Oh,
been
yeah,
a lot,
Putteri's
it's been a lot of fun.
mad work. Putting in mad work. I think one of the best showings of a Potemkin so far, to my memory. Because if he wins this, then that's going to be pot in grand finals.
No, it'll be in loop.
No, yeah, this is losers quarter.
This
I
is
thought
This
losers
is
quarters.
semis.
This is semi.
My bad.
This is semis?
I'm just getting ahead of myself. I want to see a pot in grand. God damn it.
Well, the way this is looking, we might be waiting for the next week for that to happen,
Oh.
because this is just a bit of a brutalizing so far. Oh, with the grab. Oh, this is a bit of spaghetti, but ends up cleaning it up.
K-Works cleaning up his plate. Okay.
Alright. No one expects the slide head right off the round start. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Alright,
Nice,
just throws him into the
bro.
corner.
Well, see. Ooh.
Everyone thinks they're gangster until they get hit by a pop buster. But Carrick has definitely brought it back and is in a pretty good spot right now. Does end up getting the burst out. Does have some tension to work with. Throws it all to try and finish this off, and they do
That's
get
gonna
the...
be that game.
Yeah, that was pretty
that
quick.
was- yeah, pretty quick.
And pretty dominant, to be quite honest. Yeah, they ended up getting hit with the with the buster in that second round, but didn't let it phase them. They were still just playing their game plan, and that was to just punish Potemkin and force them onto defense where they can't actually utilize their very high damage buttons.
Yeah. What's going on? here. Oh,
Switching sides.
switching sides. Okay.
Kirk wanted the aux cable. They want to play the music.
Trying to make sure that Pudry doesn't get a power boost from character theme.
Also, I believe stage may have they
Oh,
may
yeah.
want to just change stage. Also a possibility. This is a powerful opening. Oh, counter hit, forces out the burst. You have to burst there. Slide just straight down. Burst to keep Pudry back into this corner.
Yeah,
Again,
wow.
corner pressing buttons.
Super. That should do it. Yep.
Yeah, wow.
This is really strong for K-Work.
Yeah, it's just
Pudry's just not respecting the meaties.
yeah, a lot of this, a lot of counter hits coming out. Yep, can't just raw slide head.
Yeah, look, there's a
Geo can definitely get in there
nice
quickly.
throw. Garuda.
Pop
Potbuster!
There we go. Even that one up real quick.
5D.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep. Pudry's coming back.
That was looking
Gotta keep this
pretty damn
momentum.
dominant for K-Work, and then all of a sudden a pop bust, and then all of a sudden, alright. That's
Pod
kind of the
only
nature
needs
of
to get lucky once.
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh,
That's kind of the nature
nice.
of Tenkin. Yep, throw them into the corner.
Pick up Super!
Yep, gets everyone from time to time. Yep, Garuda.
Good chase with the PRC.
Garuda again. Just, yeah, into the
Yes.
pop buster.
Yes!
Gets him. That's going to be a game too. Off the back of these pop busters, yeah, just Garuda into just. What do you think I'm going to
I'd be
do?
rooting for
Do you think I'm.
Tenkin.
It's like, what do you think I'm going to do? Throw it out the window, it's a pop buster.
Yeah. You think I'm not gonna try and Potbuster? What are you, mad?
Yeah.
And like, if they have meter, they can just throw out Potbuster. If they jump, Heat Knuckle, they block it, then Temkin Pressure starts all over again.
All good, dash in there, but gets burst out immediately. But that pressure is still coming. That just because you burst away a Geo doesn't mean that pressure doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Because they can get in incredibly quickly. I
Yeah,
think that's,
wake up
that's
Supers.
yep.
Yes!
They are so on top of that. It's like, you've whiffed a super? Alright, here, have a pop buster.
Yeah,
your
I've been really
troubles?
good at that.
Just right over the top of that one. Oh, wow!
Nice.
It's drifting with this Potemkin. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, chip
Chip
damage.
from Garuda. Chip from Garuda.
Oh, just sweep the leg. Into the Garuda. Alright,
Garuda,
into the
Garuda.
Garuda. Alright,
How many times we've just said Garuda over and over again?
yeah. One good Garuda deserves another.
Tootie!
Yep.
First.
I was saying that Puri's defense has definitely shored up a lot in this game. Yeah, Garuda into Popbuster.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thankfully, Carrick has full tension, so they have all that defense to work with because they needed it to survive that. Oh,
My god!
just hit him with it. Oh. As I said, everyone thinks they're pretty slick until they get hit with the bloody pop buster.
Yeah.
He's done that to a Geo, he's done that to an Eno. You
Yeah.
can't just do it to him. They just come dashing in with all of their fancy moves, and it's like, nah, here.
Oh, you
Come
trying
here.
to PRC throw me? Well, I'm just gonna sit in the corner and
Yeah.
wait till you run up.
Get my hands on you.
Gotcha.
Oh. Alright. Now Podre 2-1 up. See if they can finish this one off, or if Carrick is kind of push this
Come
to
back.
another game 5.
Nice 2D. Good throw.
Just throwing him, yeah. Oh, where's
Yeah.
that one?
Now with no burst on deck, only one meter down
Ooh.
2D.
That was like the
That's-
first 6H that we've seen from Puttery.
Yeah.
And he gets punished with a 2D.
Wow, good jump.
He's into the wall.
Yeah, nice. That should be it.
I was going like, is he high enough?
Hmm.
Good
Nice, good
opener.
round cut.
Yeah, that's one thing that Geo definitely has. Even though it doesn't necessarily have the range to contest with most characters, the speed that she has to get in there with that dash definitely makes up for it.
Heroic's
Right.
definitely
Oh,
been like
Jesus.
utilizing these stagger strings so well. The amount of
Absolutely.
counter hits gotten off of them.
All right, that should do it.
It should be it.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was quick one.
Yeah, that was quick to get to 2-2.
Yeah. Because I was. It's funny, commentators curse. I was saying just before that Puttery's defense has been shoring up and has been doing a good job of
And
not.
now
And then that round happens. And then those 2 rounds happen, to be quite honest.
did he
Oh.
actually block anything?
I want to say yes. However, I'm not entirely sure.
I feel like he did.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
It's the daggers. They're getting to Pudgery so well.
But if he's able to
Nice throw.
weather the storm. There it is. Able to hold on with his defense. There it is. Gets connection. Doesn't end up following through on that. Does have full meter.
Might? No. Spoke too soon, goddamn! Alright.
Does it kill? Yes.
Yeah. Alright, this is step
Match point, yeah.
K-Work.
Alright. It's been a while since we've seen a Garuda, but there it is.
It's looking good.
Oh. Just hit him with the big.
Perfect as well. Match point, both of them.
I just waking up with the burst. He just needs a little bit of offense to get
Nice.
started. He's able to get started. He's in a great position, but Kowick has just been absolutely
Bro.
relentless once he gets started. Oh, gets thrown
Nice.
into the corner. Oh, nah. This is going to end it up Popbuster.
Yeah! Oh, no!
It doesn't get it. Drops it. Oh, that could
Oh,
come
no.
back to bite him. Oh,
Nice.
good. Good tech.
Oh,
The Mega
oh.
Fist. Just the Mega Fist again for
He
chip
did
damage.
it! Mega Fist gets it! And that's gonna be 3-2
Wow.
to Pudgery! Oh my god!
Actually gets it. What a finish.
K-Wick.
After how the first round of that final game went, I was pretty sure Carrick was going to be taking that
Yeah,
one.
right?
But then Putter just like all of a sudden switched on. All of a sudden just
Yeah.
went godlike with that one.
Just flicked on the switch and just went, no, I'm not gonna lose to this. I'm not losing to a day 1 Geo.
Oh, now we get to see Axel versus Potemkin. This is kind of rough. Unfortunately for Pudgery.
Pudgery's been putting in so much work.
Has been. This is a matchup that has been incredibly polarizing from day one. Axel has the tools to make sure Potemkin never gets to play the game ever. But it ends up becoming a pretty read-based matchup.
As an Axel player, what would you rate this matchup? Like 7-3, 6-4?
I know it's pretty good for Axel. I'm not sure about numbers, but
Oh, couldn't make it.
oh,
Oh, he did it!
there it is. But in saying that, I think that it's very much favored for Axel. That doesn't mean it's free.
There have
If-
been so many Sickle Storm wake-ups, I just want to mention. There's been so many.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Good.
Just slammed him. Or
Nice.
has to use the burst. That would have definitely
would've
been the
killed.
death note. There it is.
Yeah, good.
That's the thing. It's like if you catch on to the Axel's tendencies, you can get over him and just absolutely punch his noggin in. If you become too predictable, even the slightest bit predictable as the Axel, you cop it so hard. And
Now
that's
he's
one
just-
thing.
Yep. Yeah, good idea, just 6p.
It is one of the tools that ends up being very good in the matchup. Just, well, it's kind of necessary. Now, those fists were already in your face. Cop it. Eat all of this damage, Garuda, in the corner.
Nice.
Right head. You gonna hold this?
Oh
You
no,
gonna hold
he's
this?
not gonna hold it.
Nah, well, you're gonna hold this
Oh,
first.
nice. Nicely done, Poetry.
That was a really solid opener. I mean, well,
This is
I was
just
saying that
pretty
it
clean
is.
overall.
Yeah. I do think it is a matchup that Axel has tools to definitely shut out a Potemkin, but yeah, as we're seeing right now, that's not to say that the Potemkin can't just push his absolute head into the wall. Just like
Yeah,
right into the dirt, just like... You cannot disrespect any of Potemkin's potential buttons because
Yeah, you
you step
can't.
forward a little bit too far close, you step even the slightest bit too close, you are going to cop this Mega Fist like
You
that.
cannot disrespect Mega Fist.
And oh, tries to get the air
Okay.
throw. Doesn't end up getting it. Oh, yep, that is
Just
also
put him in
the...
grab range.
Yeah, that is...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was wobbling around. I think it was trying to get a pop buster of sorts, but it just hits him.
Hydra just started breakdancing on him.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one of the very dangerous things about with Axel using the upward chain flick from the Rensen is that if they are blocking, you've just put them in your face and it's like, all right, what? Now it's danger.
Add a little information to that is they don't FD it. The Axel is extremely plus. So he gets a mix up there.
And
It's like a really weird thing because most of the
Ooh,
time when you
nice.
FD you're more negative, right? But for some reason if you are in the
there
air
it
and you
is.
FD
Finishes
the
that
up
one off
chain,
cleanly. Yeah, that's it done.
you are in a better situation. I understand why.
Alright,
nice.
slide
Slide head.
There it is.
Nice.
There he goes. Half of his health. Hit him with the Garuda. Hit him with it again. Yeah! Do it! I saw... For some reason, I don't know why I saw that coming, but this was like...
Oh my god.
He's just swinging his hands at him. He's just flailing his hands at him. No, you can't block that.
Garuda. You can't stop blocking Garuda, you're just gonna die.
Oh, that was...
Right now,
Even if someone just plays
he's looking
Axel...
up for Podri.
Yeah, even if someone just plays Axel, that's fun to watch. To watch Potemkin just absolutely just manhandle him. It was like, yeah, get him. Rub his face in the dirt.
He literally just bullied him.
Yeah.
Bullied him that round.
Alright, let's see how this one plays out. See if he's gonna jump in some of these defensive situations because
Okay, interesting. Slide.
oh yep, that's one of the things about Axel. It's like yes, you don't just have the best ways to deal with armor that isn't like the spinning chain slash or some kind of aerial two hit.
Oh. Yeah, good. Keep him away. Command for. Alright, interesting. Nice, good slide head.
Oh, gets out of that grab.
Nice.
Yeah, this is looking much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6k. Funnily enough, misses most of the cast, but because Potemkin is just an absolute unit, manages to hit from there. Oh, good backdash
Nice,
to
good
get out of
backdash.
the yeah. Just the raw Mega Fist.
He's gotten so much mileage off of Mega Fist.
Yeah,
Wait,
can't.
look at that!
Yeah,
Wow.
you can't go with that. Ooh. Jump. Kick into jump kick.
Mega Fist?
Oh, yeah.
Fist!
Right over the top.
So it is now currently set point for Pudry. Is he gonna take it 3-0?
Are we gonna have a Potemkin in grand finals? Oh, there it is!
It's looking like it.
Garuda.
Ruda.
What are you gonna do? Garuda. Again. Once
Mega.
more for good times. No.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That is not the rainwater. That is just the
So
Potemkin
that
fist
was
in
a
the dome.
3-0.
Oh. Yeah, that was just
That
was-
was
that was dominant.
So Grants is going to be Evasion on Naga versus Pudry
On Potemkin.
on probably the best Potemkin showing that we've had all 20s.
Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a rematch of the upper bracket that we saw earlier on.
Yeah.
That went 3-1 in favor of Evasion. We'll see if Pudry's run through the lower bracket has... Well, they're definitely well warmed up.
Oh yeah.
I'll say that much. I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
Yeah,
all,
this is gonna be.
the Axels have been defeated.
All of them are gone. They're all dead.
Yeah. I know people aren't the biggest fan of watching them, but
There's a
I play
very
him,
small
so-
silver lining to earlier with Kwek getting beaten by Pudry. Kwek wouldn't have had to fight third Anji. He would have had to
Yeah.
fight 3 Anjis. Anyway,
yeah.
grand final. Potemkin versus Nago. This is... I never would have thought...
Of all the characters that we've been seeing today, we've seen a lot of Eno, a lot of Axel. but we-
Axel. We saw one Soul and one Mei.
Yes.
And that
one
Mei
name.
wasn't even a Mei player. That was a Faust Mei.
Yeah. And we get to grand finals, and it's Potemkin and Nagoriyuki, but already right off the bat, Evasion is just
Yeah,
stamping his
Evasion is-
authority.
Good
Cool.
backdash.
Garuda getting punished. Oh, backdash getting punished yet again as well.
Oh my
Slide head.
god.
Oh wow! Even though the slide dash got backdash, just still went in with the charge.
Nice.
Good
Good,
throw, yep.
throw.
Expecting some kind of shenanigans, and just throws him right out of it. And all of a
Nice.
sudden, it is very
Oh,
close
no.
between us. Oh, one good hit.
Yeah, one good hit from either side.
Oh, yep. Had caught him going high, low, and then all of a sudden, cops it. Or low, high. Either way, either or. The round one goes to Evasion. Just slide
Nice.
a
Good
little
punish.
bit. Yep.
Good
Big
punish on the
hits.
backdash as well.
Alright, we get our Ruda for the
6H.
round. Oh,
Oh
gets thrown.
no.
Oh, wow,
Nice.
good. Mega Fist to punish the Beyblade. Oh, wow, just
Wow.
moving on him. And he's allowed to keep on going on, keep up that kind of movement when you end up getting that command grab just to reduce all of that blood gauge. He's like,
Yeah.
alright, time to just do it all over again. Alright, 2H just to stop any potential Mega Fist coming out. And that's just gonna be
That's
just
a
a
good
nice,
first
clean
game
finish.
to Evasion. Yeah. See.
All right. Heading into game 2, we start to see. Puri was finding some openings, but Evasion, if you start to find an opening on him, he'll close that one up, and then you have to like essentially work from square one. So often.
Nice.
Gets the burst out pretty early. Oh, gets
Yep.
caught. That's
Both
the
pretty
burst out
early
of that one,
bursts.
yeah. Oh, weirdly, I thought that was like a really good time to have that.
That was actually a
no.
good time to release
Oh.
the FD though, because if
Yeah.
he hadn't, then
Yeah,
he would
let's
have
get
had to
hit
deal
with
with
the
slide
slide.
head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Don't let him have a chance to use that meter that he's acquired. Nice. Good.
Just hit him with the Garuda.
Ooh.
I gets the Garuda into Potemkin Buster. The classic. Oh, hits him again. Just throw him again. Yeah, just hit him into the wall. Just ugh.
That was so clean.
Wow.
That was.
Wow. Just Garuda
All
into
right. So it's
Garuda into
1-1
Buster.
right now.
Into Buster. Into RC. Just bam, straight to the wall. All right, quick one.
Yeah, just a quick game, just to let Evasion know he's not messing around. He's serious.
Yeah. You can't bully me around.
You can't bully
You're
me
gonna catch these
anymore.
hands. Yeah.
Punch is standing up to his bully.
Yeah. It's that was a very quick clapback.
Yeah,
that's-
that was.
That's the quickest of clapbacks you could probably hope for.
Yeah.
And
I
let's see.
honestly thought that Evasion would have had a chance to burst because he got burst back, but
I think it was just like because the RC into the quick hit just bam, just like it was immediately into the wall, and it's like all of a sudden your burst is deactivated. It's like, all right, cool, because I don't get to press a button.
yeah,
Like I think it was the quick button out of the RC.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it was like immediately into the wall, so they didn't have an opportunity to burst.
So we are currently changing stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little bit of frame dropping going on, so we're just going to the least laggy stage, which has been confirmed by Ando, because Ando has one of the worst PCs of anyone who plays this game ever.
He is
They're the control.
yeah.
This stage is the one you want to pick.
Council.
Cool.
This is a
future.
this is a cool stage.
It really is. Alright. Slide.
Garuda. Nice.
Ooh, doesn't get the pop buster there.
Good catch on the backdash.
Yo. The backwards pound fist. Oh, good
Ooh.
jump throw.
Tank for it. Yeah.
Guys, you can throw out some of these just mega fists.
Wow, he's been punishing
Yeah.
its fast slash so well with the back mega fist.
Mm.
But now he's getting
Yeah,
backed up into a corner. How's he gonna deal with this?
Oh,
By getting hit
by
in the
getting
face.
hit again. Oh,
Nice.
mega.
Oh no.
Actually,
Wow.
really fortunate. Because not only did it manage to get that round, also got the burst out of
Yeah,
evasion.
got the burst out of Evasion.
Immediately. Alright,
Classic
working on this
Naga
defense.
pressure. 2S. Stuck in the corner.
Happy
Yeah,
to stay
nice
at this
slide
range
head.
for now.
And
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit. Counter hit. That's gonna do a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, it seems that Evasion was this round has been very happy just to stay at that mid range, but does go sliding in and ends up getting punished for it. Now it's popping a couple of Garudas.
5D. Wow, nice damage. Yep.
Tries to get the pop buster in there, but now just another big old mega fist is gonna do the job. Wow, oh, look at this. Oh, a little bit too early on that Garuda. Has to
This
burst
is
out of that
close.
one.
This is close.
Oh, does get the
Oh, no.
the burst.
Woo!
Yeah. Have to do that one.
Light head. Oh yeah.
Gets the extra slashes in there.
Catches the backdash backward. Mega fist.
Good block. Oh, Mega Fist right over the Beyblade. Now they've just changed places, and now
Wait,
it's trying to
counter
go
hit.
from coast to coast.
Ooh! Oh my god.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, because it was 2 hits.
Yeah. Using the RC to counter that second hit. Very intelligent.
6H.
And now
that's gonna
forcing
be
them back
that.
into the corner, and that's going to be 2-1. Now in favor of Evasion. If they're able to take this next game, that's it. We're done.
I don't want to sound biased, but then I realized I've been kind of biased this entire goddamn time. I'm hoping that Pudgy at least goes like close to reset.
Oh, if we can get to game 5.
Look, there's
at least in
nothing
this,
wrong with rooting for the underdog.
a little bit of bias is it creates a little bit of spice.
Well, not only that, but like this is probably one of the only Potemkins that I've actually been legitimately hyped for. Like this has been sick.
Yeah, it's easy to get hyped for a Potemkin when they're doing well. And Pudgy has been doing some work, but right now kind of copping it from Evasion.
Yeah.
Keeping them at that arm's length. This is not able to find an opportunity to hit some of those buttons.
Evasion wants this over and done with. Nice Frobo, Ruda.
Ooh,
No.
they bet it all on that one.
Nice,
Oh, well.
good sweep.
Alright, Garuda. YLC didn't actually connect, interestingly enough. Now that's gonna
Yep. Oh,
set up match point.
Yeah, set point to Evasion.
Oh wow, just dashes in
Wow.
there. Right into the command grab
Wow.
twice.
My god.
Wow. He wants this done quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the slat head. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent.
Yeah.
Just sends them into the wall. This has got to be one hell of a comeback. No, never mind.
Unfortunate. With the full, I want to say full screen 2H. That
Yeah, might
takes
as
it,
well.
and Evasion 3-1 is your OCE weekly number 9 grand champion.
Yeah, I mean, overcome all of the axles, all of the variety of
All
randoms.
the
Beat Pudgy twice, beat him 3-1 in both the winner semis and also in the grand final. But that's not to say that Pudgy didn't make him work for it, and they
Pudgy
also
put
had an
in the
incredible run.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
an amazing run through the loser's side. Just
Mm.
going for everyone. Some
Some
Great-
very awkward
great play
matchups
from
for
both of them.
Potemkin, yeah.
great play from both of them.
Yeah, it was a lot of
It
fun to watch.
Just boiled down to Evasion just changing up his pressure and offense so quickly.
Yeah, and
Like-
that's one thing that's been like a hallmark of Evasion's play across these tournaments is that you can probably get them once or twice, but that's about it.
Yeah,
They are going to shore up those defenses. They know how to adapt to your offense and your defense. So you have to be very adaptable in the way you play against them, or else they will find your flaws, they will find your openings, and they will make you pay for it. And that's essentially what we saw for all of this top 8.
well, yeah, like
Evasion.
especially that final round, the round start dash forward in a command grab and then doing it again.
He hit command grab 3 times in that one round.
Yeah, he hasn't done much command grabs at all this top
Yeah.
8. So throwing
Brought
it
it
out
out when
was-
it was needed. Yeah.
It was definitely conditioning of making you think they weren't
Yeah.
going to do
Playing
it.
that long-range game, yeah. And then
And
it's like
then-
all of a sudden, hi, I'm right up in your face.
All of a sudden, he's just biting into him. All of a sudden, Potemkin's
Just
turned into a
munching.
Lunchable. He's become a
Yeah.
Lunchable.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
was
was a lot of
hungry.
fun. That was a lot of fun. Derek, do you want to finish this off?
Yeah, I may as well. So I got the graphic, as we usually have, from Aura herself, putting that together, somehow managing to do it during top 8, I don't know. How she manages to get it done too damn quickly every time, but it feels like 5 seconds after the tournament ends, we've got a graphic ready to show everyone.
I am convinced Aura's just a wizard
Yeah.
at this point.
That's probably the best explanation. But yeah, she does a great job with all of that, and I have too much to share other than that. We've got the nice graphic up to post on Twitter, show off everyone's Twitter pages and that, give them some followers, all that. Little boost.
Yeah.
What I can do, at least. And
Man,
also,
good showing all around.
Well, we've got like a few people hanging out. I guess I just wanted to ask is like, are people interested in me doing something like, just like a viewer lobby every couple of days where I just like stream myself getting beaten up by whoever shows up in Twitch chat? If people are interested in that, I'll try to set it up at some point. It's more of an open question to Twitch chat rather than the guys I have in here. But if you guys are interested, then feel free to come along too.
You sure you want to deal with more Axel?
It's fine. I'll just I feel like Giovanna versus Axel, I just gotta either 623S or 2D. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah.
Just get me to the corner, then just rub my face in the dirt.
Yeah.
You can't move. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Australia is kind of lacking that sort of thing. We don't really have like anyone who just streams casuals, so I want to get on that.
No, we don't really have anyone who does that.
I think it would be fun, potentially. So yeah, I'll try to get that going at some point. But other than that, there's like not really that much upcoming events. Other than, I think it's 2 weeks away, so I'll chill it harder next week. But there is a Couch Warriors sponsored tournament coming up soon. I think it's going to be on a Tuesday night rather than a Wednesday night. So I'll probably cancel my weekly.
The 24th, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's the 24th. So I'll probably cancel my weekly that week because it doesn't make sense to have a Strive tournament 2 days in a row. It's going to be a bit much.
Can I give like a shout out to a tournament that's going to be happening soon?
Oh yeah, sure.
So on the 21st, there's going to be the Sendo State Team Battle.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
And it's going to be all of the Australian states and New Zealand fighting off to see which state can flex the most, I guess. I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be part of the Victoria team. I was combined with 2 other states.
You're with Queensland, South Australia, and Tasmania.
So the tournaments are Team New South Wales, Team Queensland, South Australia and Tasmania, Team Victoria, and Team Western Australia plus New Zealand. So I'll chuck a link to the stream that'll be on in the Twitch chat. So if you haven't already, give SendoTXAU a follow. That's going to be a hell of a fun event. I think I'm going to be doing a little help behind the scenes if Sendo needs me. But yeah, make sure you tune in for that one. It's going to be on Saturday.
I'll be playing
Saturday,
for Team New South Wales.
Yes.
And
Saturday.
the grand finals
Wait, what
will
time
be
is it?
on Monday.
4 p.m. 4 p.m. on Saturday.
4 p.m. Saturday. And then we've got the Couch Warriors on Tuesday.
Yeah,
so...
I'll chill the hell out of that next week, so don't worry about that. We'll get to that when we get to that. I think it's already pinned in the. It should be already pinned in the Strive 20 News channel already. So yeah, make sure you sign up for that one. It's free entry. There's a bunch of prizes.
Yeah, free. Just join for this.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah, it's free entry.
Like if you join and go O2, you still get like a point in the ladder.
Oh yeah,
So
there's a whole ladder system. So that's that's completely new to Strive, but yeah, there's going to be a ladder system. People who are highest placing at the end will get additional prizes. And yeah, so I'm just gonna send you guys on to another channel, which I have not yet decided on. We'll go to Wasmanaga. Shout out to fucking Wasmanaga. Actually, the like hero of the Australian FGC internationally.
Waz is
good.
Waz
Nobody
good
has had like anywhere near as much as he has had when it comes to international success from Australia, so go chuck him a follow. He's been playing a bit of Strive. He's still playing a lot of Mortal Kombat. He's an NRS gamer at heart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
Go say
playing
hi to him for
Zado.
me. And
It was a
yeah,
Zado gamer.
he was Axel.
Really?
He started.
He was-
He
I
tried to
remember he was
learn
playing a lot of
Zotto,
Zado.
and then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
kind of gave up on that. Switched to Axel. But yeah, if you participate in the Twitch raid, you get some extra channel points that you can throw down the drain next week on bets.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Fuel your
Right.
gambling.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.